came hunting, never gave Daniel a pass. The dojo was a battleground, not a knitting class. Halloween arrived, Daniel got caught up in a brawl. Mr. Miyagi watching, stepped in and dropped them all. Daniel begged Miyagi, teach me what you know. He handed him a sponge, this is where you start. Miyagi-Do, wash all the cars, don't ask questions why. The lessons had begun to defeat Cobra Kai. No mercy, that's the Cobra Kai way. Greasy built his soldiers, they were trained to obey. No mercy, the dojo of fear. Cobra Kai is coming and Kreese is always near. No mercy, but Daniel won't break. Miyagi-Do teaches balance. The All Valley Trophy is at stake. Days of waxing cars and painting every fence. Daniel hit his limit, nothing made any sense. Miyagi threw a punch, Daniel blocked it cold. The lesson was already there waiting to unfold. Ali and Daniel, their feelings grew. Miyagi carried something nobody else knew. His wife died in the camp, his son with her that day. He fought for his country from 10,000 miles away. The tournament was coming, Kreese had made his threat. Daniel's son was ready for the hardest test he'd met. Cobra Kai gave no mercy, their aggression was intense. Miyagi's way was different, use karate only for defense. No mercy, that's the Cobra Kai way. Kreese built his soldiers, they were trained to obey. No mercy, the dojo of fear. Cobra Kai is coming and Kreese is always near. No mercy, but Daniel won't break. Miyagi-Do teaches balance. The All Valley Trophy is at stake. Daniel shocked them all. The semifinals beckoned, Cobra Kai might fall. Bobby got his orders out of commission was the play. He wanted a fair fight, but Bobby had to obey. Daniel in the locker room, the doctor said he's done. Miyagi worked his magic, the fight could still be won. Kreese told Johnny, sweep the injured leg. Johnny wanted to win clean, but obeyed instead. The score was tied at 2, Daniel could barely stand. The crane kick was the only way to play his final hand. No mercy was their weapon, but Daniel had his own. His final chance had come to take
The final fight. Curtain wants the darkness, Connor wants the light, immortal and untouchable, till the blade comes near. There can only be one, and guess what? There was one. It happened last night. Welcome in, everyone. It is the king of the restreams here, hanging out with you tonight. I'm back, baby. It's Friday Night Fights, your favorite show on the whole entire friggin' classic Touches planet. And I'm back, and yeah, there can only be one max outer. I did it. I friggin' did it last night on the great show that we had last night for you with Host Toastin'. It was Toast Hosted. There you go, Toast Hosted. I'm getting myself all mixed up because I'm still riding on a high, man. I'm still riding on a high. I can't believe it. On the race to the Daz, 1.4 million. King said, you know what? Let me throw my hat in the ring because I want to see if you jabronis want to watch a max out happen. And something inside, man. I just felt really good. I was like, could this be the night? And you know what? A couple of good games were going on, a couple of early top outs, but the paces were really good. Even Toasty was like, okay, you're having some really good pace tonight. Yeah, you're right, Toast. I'm feeling good. And then right before the show ended, the king pulled out the magic stick and made everyone's wishes come true like a friggin' super fairy dusted it all, man. The best in the world it is, and it's me. Ain't nobody gonna beat me on the mic. Ain't nobody gonna beat me in this damn game, and that's the way it goes down. But what's going to go down is we got some fun matches tonight. We got at least 5. We got at least 5. There might be a 6th, but I don't know. It might need a time filler because our main event, which is a 3v1, which is going to be super scuffed as hell because I couldn't figure out how to fit in the scene. I got to talk to Tyler, man. I was just way too busy, but you're going to get a super scuffed 3v1 where it's Guafi, your Philadelphia regional champion, thinking that he is like a god of Tetris all of a sudden, wants to take on the entire Martz clan. So Martz, Lucy, Remy, they're all going to be in tonight, and they're all going to want to battle it out with the Guafster. I'm going to lower that cam down so you can see the beautiful mic setup. You know, don't worry about the background. Ninja's going to come in here. Okay, you have to change the background. You got to get a curtain. Nobody wants to see your junk behind you. That makes it authentic. It's all authentic, man. That's what it's all about. So, you know, that's the way it goes. Plus, also, we'll talk about Clash of Champions, which is coming up at the end of the month. August 30th confirmed. We have it confirmed. All matches will be played on the August 30th Super Show. That's a Sunday. Usually we don't do that on a Sunday, but, you know, give you some old school wrestling feels because that's when they used to do all their pay-per-views were on Sundays before they moved on to the Saturdays. But, you know, Saturday we have Gamescom going on, so couldn't want to interrupt that with epic matches. We got to start a little earlier because we got some Euros playing, so we'll cover all that. We got 4 matches confirmed, and one of them is a mega crazy match that you would never have thought would have happened. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I've confirmed it. So you're going to get that reveal tonight, and I'm super stoked. We're about to get this match underway. We got a tag team action to kick things off. We got a mix of tag players because these are not players that usually would tag with each other, but it's going to happen because we're desperate. So we're going to have Liptodek, one half of the Polish whiskey. Unfortunately, Layla not going to make it tonight. So stepping in, it's the Penguin Panic, just as good. It is a British player, so this is just as good. UKers, they're all the same, right? There's no difference there. And then on the other side, it's Chaotic Hazel and Toka. Usually fighting in that kind of upstarts realm, sort of, even though Toka has graduated to the silver belt. But, you know, Hazel, silver might be calling her real soon, too. We'll see about that. But, yeah, folks, it is now time. Let's get this show on the road. And there we are. 3 no cams and 1 cam. What a shock. But that's fine. It's fine. I expected that to happen, to be honest. It ended up being the way I thought it would be, but here it is. So welcome, everyone. It is another episode of the Friday Night Fights hosted by the king of the restreams. I'm back in the saddle, fresh off the max out last night. And we're ready to go for this 2v2 battle. Let's get yours going. On the left-hand side are two Europeans, sort of. Staying up late as friendlies is a grade. One half of the Polish whiskey tag team. This is Liptonek tagging for the first time with the Penguin Panic. And on the right, looking for fights are an American and a Vietnamese. The American, this is a good time to play Tetris. The Vietnamese, well, stayed up late. And in the wee hours of the morning said, F it, I'll do it. I want tag teams, King, please. This is the Hazler and Toka. They are the Roller G's. And they're going to play the Polish opposites, which I thought was pretty funny. So players, get your final warm-up in. Welcome in, Winter. OMG, it's John Max out on the mic. John Max out? No, it's the King, you goof. I know John Max out. John Q. Publix. Never. What's wrong with you? In tag teams, we can play with a seed. And we got some rules we'll kind of cover, so we'll do that in a moment. But let me give the seed to the players. Players, this is the seed if you wish to play. It is BB 45C9. So that's double B for bubble bubble. Bubble bobble. Bubble bobble. Bubble bobble. Bubble bobble. If you're an angry video game nerd fan, then please check out the latest episode that came out. Bubble bobble. Bubble bobble. They got that BB 45 and what the hell was the other number? I don't even remember. C9. There it is. C9. So players enter that seed in and we'll get set momentarily. And for those of you first time ever watching a tag team match, yeah, let's go over the rules. This is how it all works. Attention friendlies, the tag team rules are as follows. Teams of two play for the highest combined score. If one player tops out, their partner will continue to play until they top out or surpass the other team's score. Each player may pick to play on any level between levels 15 through 19, and the first team to reach 3 points wins. So that is the unique thing about tag teams, where players and partners don't have to play on the same level. We all don't have to play on level 18. Somebody wants to be cheeky and do a level 15 start, or as Ninja would say, level 17 starts, you can do it. If a player wants to try to maximize level 19 scoring, then you can do that too. Whatever suits you. Just remember that it is a combined score, so the longer you last, the higher the score potentially. Omen Summerby, maxed out for King. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. The news that shocked the world last night. Right in the wee hours, the world was shocked. The King did it. The max out happened. And my Discord notifications blew up big time. So many people congratulating the King, whether it was Discord servers or DMs or whatever. Thank you all, you true patrons out there. You guys were all fantastic. You know, you respect the King. The best in the world. Yeah, woke up and was shook. Yeah, not shocked, shook. All right, players, yes, enter that seed in. Again, it is BB45C9. And the sooner we get the seeds in and readies on the screen, then the sooner we shall start this episode of the Friday Night Fights. Waiting on the Hazler to give us a ready. Rogue Potato Attacks. Welcome in. We'll see you later tonight. I was shaken, but not stirred. Friday Night Frights. We're about to give everybody a fright right now because we got 4 players going into action. Let's get this episode of the Friday Night Fights kicked off in good style because it is time to count them down. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris tag team action underway. The long bar and the S. The opening pieces for Penguin and the Hazler. Long bar and the S for the Toka. Long bar and the S for the Liptonek. Seeds are in, seeds are right. We are off and running. Yeah, shorten the Penguin Panic name because it's off the screen. So we'll just call him Penguin. You all know who he is. Even though you can't see his face on the screen because he's a jabroni. When he's one of those guys that says, oh, shucks, I can't make fun of your King anymore because now he actually did a max out. Bah humbug. You freaking Scrooge. Got him. We got him. Now what's left to make fun of? Right now we got to make fun of Vandy all the time. Yeah, now we got to make fun of Vandy because he can't ever max out. Him and Martz are the two that will never max out this game because they're pieces of trash. King, it's Tetris Ranger. I congratulated you on your max out. It was tremendous. I got to see it on the morning with my coffee. It was tremendous, King. Getting a max out the same time Nifsky got a new world record on SMB. Almost broke the Twitch. King, I saw the Twitch was rumblings. You and Nifsky at the same freaking time shocked the world. What a night to remember. Oh, man, yeah, that's a great company I get to keep that with. I get to share history with a legendary Super Mario speedrunner in Nifsky, who has just broken the record by 4 more frames to perfection. Imagine that you could pull something like that off. That's crazy. Here we go. What's up, the 912 over on Kick? Good to see you tonight. King is back at the house, baby. We are back, stoked, and ready to have a good time here. We're ready to have a good time. So, got about 5 matches on the docket. There may be a 6th one if we need to kill time. Otherwise, we should be okay to get to our main event, especially since we started about 15 minutes late, which is helpful in a way. Score check, 436 now for the Polish opposites. Liptonek at 236, Penguin at 201 for their combined score. The Hazler and Toka, they're known as the Roller G's. They're at 468 with the combined score. Hazler at 301, Toka 168. So definitely the Hazler doing the heavy lifting for Toka. Oh, I'm actually shocked that he woke up. I'm actually super shocked that he woke up in time for this one. He was staying up late, and he's like, F it. I'll sleep at my desk because there's no way if I go to the bed, I ain't getting up. Toka, tremendous. That's true dedication right there. Toka's been a part of the Vietnam Championship that's been going on for Classic Tetris. It's been going on all week long and has its culmination on August the 16th. And you get to watch that live here on the Classic Tetris channel. They've had a whole week of Classic Tetris action going on for their Vietnamese Championship. And let me tell you, some of these players certainly would love to see the more friendlies, man. Would love to see the more friendlies. And, you know, Friday nights fights is a good home for some of our Asian players to participate because we do get a bit of a later start. We go a little bit longer as well, too. And, you know, by the time the show starts to get to its climax, that's around the time that these players can wake up and have a good time to play at a reasonable hour instead of staying up through the wee hours of the morning. Hazler gets out of a complicated mess. Tetris on the right side. Hazler at 448. Add another one to go to 470. Toka 273 and 91 lines, having not the best of starts, but is surviving. That's the most important thing. That's giving their team, the Roller G's, a 23,000 point lead over the Polish opposites and a dirty triple for Liptonek. Almost looked like it would have been a dirty Tetris. Might have been, but no flash there. Tells me I guess not. Sometimes the eyes can be deceived. Liptonek opted not to go with the J-Tuck. Ends up going to work out. That was a little Monka S. And no bar in sight. Oh, the bar comes way too late with a silly delayed burn. And Liptonek in major trouble. How much more room can Liptonek go? Guess what? We're out of time. That's it. Liptonek is finished at 379. Penguin Panic, you're all solo now. You're solo Jones, not solo Sokoa. So you got to fight through this all on your own. Liptonek 379, topped out. Penguin at 397. Combined score 777. The triple sevens there. Gonna need some real luck to try to find the way to get a win off of this one. This is going to be very difficult now. Although Toka, the lowest of the scores, could certainly give Penguin the opportunity to stay in. It's only a 50,000 point lead. Hazler's already transitioned and is kind of high up. But, oh, perfect birds. Dang! ready. Tetris, the Hazler. The upstarts champion locked in. And there's a Tetris for the Penguin Panic. Take the safety triple. Board was getting too high. Penguin is an ass player. For those that have not seen Penguin in a while, has had 100 friendlies matches. Was definitely playing a lot in the heyday of the friendlies, and has returned here to save the day, to fill in as a teammate. Hazler really wanted that tee to come a little earlier. Shows up way too late. We're in Dig City for the Hazler. 554 is the score there. Toka at 397, also on level 21. Everybody's on 21 at the moment, with the exception of Liptonek with the top out. Hazler the first to get to 22. Still digging. Some really nice rolls from the Hazler. And that's some good down stacking for the Upstarts champion. Gonna make a long bar dependency on the left side. And that's to throw a J somewhere, just nowhere to fit it. Kind of threw a T because of hoping out for the long bar. There it is. There's a Tetris on the bottom and a split double to follow. Hazler, it is dig or death at this point. It's a 71,000 point lead. Penguin has the cleanest board. Both Toka and Hazler have terrible boards. Toka's finally out of his misery. Hazler not too far behind. And that's a top out too. Roller G's are done. 606 and 423. Combined score over 1 million points. Penguin hit a Tetris. Is only 9,483 points away. And what surely could be a crazy ending now. Tetris ready. Should the bar come? It's over. Bang! Tetris. What a way to open this episode of the Friday Night Fights with a crazy game number 1 finish there. Penguin Panic in a 2v1 situation. Holds out long enough and gets the game victory from Polish Opposites. They're up 1-0. GG's. Now there's a crown on the left side there. That is insane to see that happen. Got trolled there, not gonna lie. Blocked twice, and both times bar came. Yeah, that happens. RB notices that Penguin did survive the long drought. Wilson versus the King is the backup match summer. I think he gets home around that time, so who knows. Yeah, he wants so he can go get. I whooped his ass in Daz League, so he don't want no more spanking. Good friend of the show, Sanzel, is here. Welcome in. So crazy finish. King, I'm on to the. Well, you get a max out would be interesting. Ranger, I said it last night on that stream. I felt my heart was absolutely gonna pop out of my chest. I thought I was gonna have a friggin' heart attack on the floor before I would have maxed out. That would have been insane. Would have been bad content for the channel. I was like, what was anybody gonna do, right? I was like, oh shit, King, you're dead. But I held on, man. I held on. I was good. Now we got 3 readies. Players, make sure you increment your seed. Seed should now be double C. Double C is the seed. Yes, CC. Give me all those CCs. We're ready to go. Greg A, number 2. Let's see if the Roller G's can bounce back after that tough defeat. In 3, 2, 1. We'll get some Tetris going on. Our friends over on YouTube, you're watching along. Thank you for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. And that like button lets people know that, hey, something cool is happening. And the more likes means the more people get it in their feed to come watch the show. So hit that like button as you're watching along. It's very simple. What a game 1 ending that one was. That was a lot of fun. Wild as hell. Didn't think. Usually in a tag team match when there's a 2v1 situation, especially at that juncture where Lipton topped out. I mean, it wasn't really early, but it was early enough that it happened before a transition. So usually you're thinking, okay, well, that's a no-win situation. But Penguin didn't give up, which is the key to any of these tag teams. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if the other team's going to fumble the ball quickly, and then you have enough time to start chasing and doing your thing. And that's exactly what happened. Penguin, the beneficiary of a almost a simul top out, to be honest. And it topped out within seconds of each other, basically. Did Hazel and Toka, and that's all Penguin needed. Just needed, hey, top out, give me the seconds. I got it. But right now, Toka, much better start than the first game. It's already at 180,000 through 39 lines. I don't think he touched 180,000 until it was like line 80. It was something crazy. But now he's having a much better game. I guess that was the warm-up game. We can give him a pass on that one. Penguin kind of building to the sky. Gonna get a nice double. Wanted a bar, didn't get it. Now the bar will come. We'll go flat with it. And Penguin, all right, we're making the good move. Honestly, Penguin's making some really nice moves. Beautiful decisions and a Tetris that followed. Well done for the Penguin Panic. Penguin at 210, Liptonek 177. Yo, Monsieur Kingsman, congratulations on your maximum. Congratulations. And thank you, Mr. Matwis. You're bringing the rare party of 13 to this channel of Classic Tetris. So we can watch it. Epic Tetris, because I'm going to be up next. Monsieur Matwis, I'm going to be playing next. And you know what happens. Anytime Marty is playing, you know it's going to be time to party. Thank you, Mathwiz. Yes, Party of 13 coming in. Have a seat. We're watching a tag team match featuring Polish opposites, which is Liptonek and Penguin Panic. Penguin subbing in for Layla Irish. It was not going to be available. There's a stream going on in about 3 minutes, so. Unfortunately, could not tag team with her usual partner, Liptonek. But Penguin's suitable enough. Brish for Brish, I guess. So, technically, Layla is Irish. So, a little bit of a hang there for Liptonek. Wanted that ass to get tucked in on the right side, which would have fit beautifully, but now kind of in a situation where we're going to have to burn for a little bit. That'll slow things down. Liptonek at 312. Penguin at 378. Combined score gives him 693, while the Hazler and Toka have the lead together, 7-12, 7-13. Toka also kind of had a misdrop of the S piece, and shockingly enough, Lombard came immediately after closing the well. Toka rolling things around, opted to just throw the long bar all the way over, and wisely taking the triple. And there you go. Patience, perseverance, Toka with the Tetris. Toka and Hazler now at 799. Liptonek and Penguin at 768. We are approaching the level 19 transition shortly, about less than 20 lines to get there. I had to stop by to congratulate the king. Wear that crown proudly, sir. Right? You gotta try to do that 1940s voice. Trying to do a Mathwiz impression. Canada rating in. Oh, Canada. Do you know if your recent max was actually a PB or if the 99999 was likely higher? That's a great question, Sebi. Right? That's a great question. I guess the answer is I'll find out and I'll tell you after this game number 2, because we've got transitions all across the board. We got terrible calibration for Toka, but that's okay. And it's just color-wise, it looks like caca. Oh! Oh, Hangarang for Toka. That's going to be it. Dunzo at 408. A reminder, the Toka is rolling, not using the hybrid technique of the Daptas. Das Tap. That's a combination when you hybrid those two. Tas Dap. That's what it'll be called now. Tas Dap. For any of you Das Tapper hybrids still remaining, I guess. Tas. Tapdas equals. And I call it Daptas, right? Daptas. We got trouble on Lipton next side. There's going to be a top out 2 at 487. So that means Penguin and Hazler, you are the last two standing, and the Penguin is going all in for a J. The bar will come for a Tetris, but we've got major cleanup coming. Let's see how Penguin can figure this one out. Penguin, again, a DAS player, so... Ooh, Hazler! Oh, that's no bueno. Oh, no. And that's the end for the roller. Jeez. Oh, boy. Penguin also going to top that, too. So it looks like a brutal end of the sequence. Really finishing off all players there. Hazler and Toka combined scored 983. Not going to be enough. Down 95,000 points to the Polish opposites. 1,079,000, which means they'll get another heart. Or in this case, crown. They'll get crown number 2. They're up 2-0. With the opportunity of closing it out in the sweep. GG's. And, you know, for that kind of an ending, I guess we could do one of these, right?
No! No! No!
Yeah, tough one. And, folks, if you are watching along on Twitch, you got the notification just now to download TGM4 from Arika. You can do it now. You go to tinyurl.com/TGM4 now. That's literally what it says there. TGM4 now. Then you too can check it out and see if you can stack it with the best and be a grandmaster of your own right in one of the hardest Tetris games of all time. TGM4 certainly doesn't give you any surrender. We got all players ready to go. So that means we can go ahead and count it down. Will we close this one out in a sweep, or will the Roller G's find a way out? Let's check in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So yeah, get your copy of the Tetris, the Grandmaster 4, the Absolute Eye. You got to see the World Championship for that back at Pasadena. We're hoping to do that again next year, so you can help support Arika by purchasing the product. Give it a try, man, and maybe if you get good enough, you could try to become a world champion and face maybe Green Tea in the final. What a tremendous absolute reward that would be, huh? You know, as you know, he's going to continue to defend that title whenever he can. He loves TGM. I already told him, I was like, you're going to have to come back and defend. You know that, right? He's like, oh. It's a beautiful laugh that he has. Welcome over on YouTube. I don't see the fists flying. It's fight night, ain't it? Yeah, well, we got the fists are the players' hands, and they're using them to stack the blocks. There's your fight night, indeed. Welcome in Adventure Time Lore 1 on YouTube. Good to have you in for this episode of the Friday Night Fights, being hosted by the King of the Restreams. You can see on the bottom there. If you'd like to help support the Friendlies universe, you can go to tinyurl.com/shopfriendlies, where you can find all the Friendlies merch currently up there. King will be revamping that slightly because we do have, you know, other hosts that are doing their thing and new shows. Square Up. We got to promote those things, so I'll get to that in the next month or so. You're watching the Friday Night Fights, a Tetris Friendlies brand, here on the classic Tetris streaming platforms. It is the King of the Restream, the host of the CTWC, your MC extraordinaire, and now confirmed max out player. People were doubting me for years. It's happened. And the tunes that we're listening to are courtesy of our great friend, Mr. Carl Casey, over at whitebataudio.com. And you can listen to all the great tunes, and especially over on YouTube, where his major library of copyright safe and royalty free music is available. Go over to youtube.com/@ White Bat Audio to check it out and hear these awesome synthwave tunes. Score check has Liptonek at 143 through 54 lines, Penguin at 225 through 58. So suffer start for the Polish opposites. 392 is their score. The Hazler 248 61 lines, Toka at 153 through 59 lines. They're not very much better. They're behind by 16,000 points or so, give or take, when the Tetrises are flying. That can switch back and forth. So Hazel and Toka need this one to stay alive in the match. Should they both fail to overtake a score from Liptonek and Penguin, the Polish opposites, then this match is over. It's a best of 5. First 3 will be the winner. Coming up next, Martz in the house. We already talked about Marty Party is coming. We're going to get a double dose of Martz tonight because we needed a jabroni to play our second match, and he's going to take on longtime rival and fellow member of the Kaka crew, which means that, guess what, folks? This might be a Kaka heavyweight championship match coming up. We might actually have it. I think when you got 2 Kaka members going up against each other, it's got to be for the title, right? Right, Colin? Colin, what the hell are you? Colin, I know you're watching. You're lurking somewhere, right? I think that's the rule. If 2 Kaka members of the Kaka crew face off, they got to play for the belt, right? I think that's the rule. That was Colin's belt already. Thank you, Sandy. Never doubted you, Key. I know you never doubted me. But, you know, the haters out there, the haters need to be told a lesson. I did it for the world to see on the Classic Tetris channel. I get a show yesterday. I put butts in the seats. The ratings were sky high to watch that. .744 combined score for Liptonek and Penguin. 637 combined score for the Hazler and Toka. Toka 255 at 100 lines. Yeah, that's no bueno. But lucky for him, Liptonek not really having the best of games either. It's at 374 through 113 lines. Should be able to get to 400K with the 17 lines left to go, but awkward stack already. Gonna lead to some more burning. And gonna put weight on that hole in the middle with a long bar, so it's gonna take some more burns to resolve this. This is not an easy fix unless we do get this long bar for a dirty triple. Hazel the first to transition, got the 500K. And Liptonek, oof. Yep, stick a fork. We're done here. So opportunity again for Hazler and Toka to get a win here in this game. They really need it at this point. Penguin, the beautiful line spin. And Penguin has transitioned. So Penguin, you're on your own. Liptonek has topped out at 386. So similar situation as game number 1, basically, where Toka had a bad game. Hazler's having a worse game because that's a top out. 579 top out. Toka, you got to be the saving grace, man. But Penguin Panic won't go any further. It won't matter. The Hazler and Toka are going to get a thank you. Or give a thank you on that one to Penguin, because that top out means that Polish opposites cannot pass, and that will be game number 3 in their favor. They'll stay alive, and is now 2-1 in favor of the Polish opposites. GG's. Bruh, my 19's butt, says the Hazler. Oof. What a time for it to be a butt. Well, hopefully it's not going to be a butt when we get to the end of the month, because you have one of the more exciting matches on the Clash of Champions coming up. We're going to talk about that after the second match of the night, after the Mart Seha match. We'll go over all 4 matches that will be taking place at Clash of Champions. I've been Danny Trios over on YouTube. Glad that you're enjoying this one. We're going to continue on with this tag team match. It is game number 4. All players are ready to go. Let's give them the countdown. Because game 4 is pivotal, and it starts at 3, 2, 1. Tetris. L and the long bar for Lipton, Penguin, and the Hazler. L and the long bar for the Great Toka. Which means all players are good on the seat. We are ready to go. We're underway. All that jazz. Content, said Koala Calm earlier. Rolling's hard, man. So I didn't know Lipton was a roller now. Oh yeah, you can see that. I just know Lipton a DAS player primarily, but I've not seen play in quite some time. Maybe the reason is because trying to learn rolling. So apologies before I was saying that Lipton is a DAS player, but seems that rolling is the play style for tonight. A bit of an adjustment from Lipton there. Yeah, gonna make a dependency of a bar. Gonna use the first bar to get the score in, and then hoping for another one to do his job. Good delay burn from Lipton. And good down stacking to burn things away. Lipton back at the bottom. Lipton at 129. Penguin at 149. Combined score for Polo Shop sits 280. They're down 33,000 points to the Hazlers 164. Now 166 to Coca's 150. That's combined score for 316. Give me hell yeah for the roller G's. Looking not to take another loss here. First time that they have teamed up, I believe. I just read the nickname Lipton EQ as in equalization. Could be. It could be like equal T. Equality. I don't know. Lipton, I gotta get that S all the way to the right side. As a dirty setup, but you're gonna take the safety triple because the bar is not coming. So choosing the wise route rather than the aggressive one. Under 31,000 point lead in favor of the Roller G's, 505 to 399. Toka, gonna get a split triple, but now can build off one from the bottom. And that's exactly what Toka's gonna do for a while. Mentioned Toka part of the Vietnam Championship that's going on. That, as I mentioned, going to finish off this weekend. Their Grand Championship will be on Sunday, August the 16th. U.S. time zone, not going to be a good one. Unless you're one of those DJs that stays up late, so you'll be able to watch that. But hopefully by the time you wake up on the East Coast, well, you get to watch the Grand Final. The Hazler, the current Upstarts champion, challenged at CTWC by the Ninja of Ninjas. Speaking about Ninja, he's going to be hosting an event. He's got an event coming up tomorrow featuring his TEC cohorts that you'll be able to watch on the Classic Tetris 2 channel tomorrow. That starts at around 11 a.m. Pacific, I believe I was told. It'll be 2 o'clock on the East Coast, and that is 6 p.m. UTC for you Euros out there. I believe that is the correct time. A dirty Tetris setup for the Hazler, but there's no bar coming. She will get the burn with the... See, there we go. Dirty Tetris up pretty high. It's going to pay off. About 10 lines left to go for the Hazler before the transition. And gets another Tetris. Opted not to fill the dependency. There's a lumbar dependency that brewed over there. Now she'll fill it. And she gets a square. The L to burn. And we're going to transition in. 580 for the Hazler. Best game of the day for her. Toka, 367. Again, he's been struggling on 18 today. Lipton Egg at 407. Penguin at 428. Everybody's transition now. Toka sub 400 transition. So we'll see what happens here. How does he fare in the 19 play? $580K transition is nothing to sneeze at. Absolutely not. It's just a matter of, can Hazel hold on to this score? Because as you've seen, she struggled on 19 today. It's been a trip for her. So Roller G's, they need this one, and they are up tremendously at 1,100,000. They have a 200,000 point lead over Polish opposites. So Penguin and Liptonek, they're going to have to really turn on the jets. We're now understanding that Liptonek a roller, so that roller misrotation there. In theory, Liptonek can outlast everybody. Well, at least outlast any DAS player or decent tapper based on the rolling skill, but we got two rollers on the other side that can combat and hang in maybe on level 29 speeds. The Hazler 763 on level 24. Hanging in there with a dig. All right, piece coming there. Gonna go with the tuck of the J. And Liptonek's going to be done. Penguin Panic's going to be done. They both top out at the same time. Different levels. Toka's also buried. That's a wrap over there. And the Hazler, the last one standing. But it doesn't matter because she's got her team back in this one. Game 4 is no more. And just like that, decider time for our opening match. GG's. Oh, thank the Lord. Somebody let us know the tech times of opening OBS on an old laptop and a low-end PC. So, thank you for sharing. Yes. Exactly, Summer. I was thinking that too. How old is that old laptop? All right, so Roller G's, Hazler, and Toka able to rebound and recoup after going down 0-2. Now have the opportunity to get the reverse sweep confirmed. Comes down to this final 5th game. This is a best-of-5 series. Both teams are now tied 2 apiece. So who will take the supremacy and get the win for the night? Waiting on Toka, and there it is. There's the final ready of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to go to Deciderville. Who's going to take this fantastic finale? Let's go find out because it's game number 5, and it starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. SJ with Z's along the way. J with the Z along the way. And we're off and running. All 4 players have the seed correct. That is the 5th and final seed of this matchup. Coming up next, folks, we do have more action still to come. If you're a fan of the Marts, you know it's Marty party time. He's in for a double dose tonight. You're going to get 2 Marts for the price of 1. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but you can decide that if you want. Marts and Yeehaw are going to kick it off in what I believe is a Kaka championship match. The champion, Marts, to defend the challenger, Yeehaw. Both members of the Kaka crew. Marts inducted in the original inaugural membership of Kaka. Yeehaw, the newest member. Got that confirmed this year after having a stellar year of Kaka. When I talk about stellar, you know it's brutal, man. It's brutal. So this should be a fun one. Title on the line. Will Marts hold it? Is this a best of 5, Danny? This is a best of 5, so next one to win will be the winner of the match. And what you're watching is this is called a tag team match, inspired by wrestling jargon. We have a match with 2v2, as 2 players take on 2 other players, and the way you win is by a total combined score. You see at the top of the screen above the names of the players. So on the red side is Liptonek and Penguin. Liptonek individually has 182,000. Penguin has 197,000. When you combine those 2 scores together, that gives you a total of 380,000, which is 48,000, now 50,000 points less of what the Hazler and Toka have in their combined score potential right now. Or scoring, not score potential. They've scored already. King just saying words for the heck of it. So right now, Roller G's having some issues. That's going to be a slowdown. Gives the Polish opposites a chance to make the comeback. But the Hazler found a way to resolve and get this going. Hazler at 353 through 74 lines. Now Tetris go to 375 through 78, having a very strong level 18 gain. Toka at 237 through 70. That's pretty decent. Liptonek at 285 through 77. Good job. And Penguin 345 through 80. So Hazler with the best score of the bunch. But all of them doing what they need to do. Those are all pretty good scores at this stage of level 18. 80 lines plus in. Those are good scores. What else is good? The beverage I'm drinking tonight. Ugh. King was feeling a little cheap, so he got himself a cheap beverage, but I don't care. It tastes good enough when it's ice cold. The Miller High Life. Hey, King, why are you drinking Miller High Life? You know, King, not going to lie, Miller's pretty good when you go to the ball game and you're going to have yourself a sandwich or you have a hot dog. Maybe, King, I don't know if you're a big fan of the sausages, but, you know, those sausages at the stadium, they're the best, bro. They are the best. The premium sausage, chef's kiss, King. You ever try one of those at the Met game? Absolutely, Ranger. I love those premium sausages you get at the ball game. I kind of wish that you have seats like right next to, like literally like sitting next to the sausage cart guy, because the smell of the smokiness from the sausage is incomparable to anything in the world, man. That is such a my nose just percolates, and it's like you gotta eat this, bro. Give it to me with the peppers and the onions and everything, man. Woof. They are top notch, man. And You can get them at the store or whatever, but they don't taste the same. Oh, perfect clear for Toka. He got inspired by hearing me talk about premium sausages. He hit a perfect clear. Beef pork sausages topped with jalapenos and shredded cheddar. Ooh, that sounds good. Homemade hot dog. King, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it, King. It's very true. So I need to win or lose to keep the belt. Apparently you need to win. The belt is for winners. I guess. I don't know. Colin never really explained to me, but hopefully Hazel can explain to me if she tops out what the reason was, because this board is getting effing spicy. Could we see a dirty triple? Oh, Penguin Panic has topped out. Penguin Panic has topped out. Hazler was at the moon. Is surviving currently, but running out of space too. The Hazler is going to be done at 694, but maybe that could be enough. It comes down to Liptonek and Tokan. They're neck and neck, basically. This is Game 5 decider. It's all on the line now. Penguin done at 585. Hazler done at 694. So that difference in score is what is keeping the Roller G's in front, because Toka 575 down 10,000 points on Liptonek's 586. Liptonek with a messy board. Toka clean. Except those freaking calibration collars. My God. Imagine me wanting to try to fix the calibration at this juncture. It's kind of late. Well, we're going to finish watching this one out. It is Toka 660, Liptonek 600,000. It is 167,000. Now 175,000 with misdrops now for Liptonek. This could be unrecoverable, and that's going to be it. Liptonek is done, and Toka at 677. Was that 669 before? I saw the hay now. Gets it done. Hangs in long enough for the Roller G's to survive game number 5. And they will officially take the game of the match. GG's. Well done to the Roller G's. Maybe this could be a new tag team. First time they've teamed up before. Ever. That's great. Let's see. Did I do this correctly? Do we have this correct? We do. So we can transition over to the winners scene and congratulate your winners. There's the Hazler on the left. The Toka on the right. And I really want to fix that calibration Toka. Let me see. I don't know if it's going to work, but yeah, it won't let me connect. But doesn't matter. The job is done. The victory is theirs. And the Hazler talking to smack, your upstarts champion, saying, ain't no way Ninja gonna beat me, bro. CT4, it's CT Snore. Go back to where you came from, bruh. Top tier content from the upstarts champion. You know, that war is coming up soon, man. We're going to cover that after the next match. And Toka looking for the max out. Wants to join the king on that list. And the bar will come to do it. 1,024,420 for Toka. I don't know if that's PB territory. Toka was saying, I've forgotten what his roll PB was. Toka, what's the roll PB? That looks like maybe it's close. I don't know. She's explaining how excited she is about King's max out. Oh, of course. You know, that is certainly the talk of the town that people want to know. King, that max out. How'd you do it? You know, all skill. But these two players have the skill to get it done. Nice way to end it. Toka with a max out. Reverse sweep for the Roller G's. And they'll have the bragging rights for tonight. Congratulations. So there you go. That one's in the books. That match is donezo, and we can move on up. 1.13 is Toka's PB. So that was pretty close. That's pretty close. We needed a little more runway, but he got it done. So add that to the max out books, Toka. Very good. Very nice. So hopefully we'll see you this weekend for the Vietnamese Championship. Which means coming up next, folks, it is a Kaka match to determine who is the champion of Kaka. Mars is like, if I lose, I keep the belt. Now, I guess the rule is that you gotta win. Right? If you're a win, that means you're the king of Kaka, and everybody else is even worse than you. So, I guess that's what it means. But yeah, that match is coming up next. Iha and Marty. When two Kaka members collide, the belt is on the line. So I guess we're gonna get to see that, folks. Stick around. We're gonna take a quick ad break before we continue on the show. So I'm gonna go set up our next two combatants and hang in there, man. There's a lot of good stuff coming along, especially when it comes to classic Tetris. There are many things going on. I guess I could plug this one because it's friends of the channel. It is Colin helping to run this. Wars Live 26 is kicking us into the mix for 2026. They've got that going. That'll be happening at the Cleveland event. They're not the Cleveland Expo. They're at some new one there. And then there's your schedule, the Friday night fights as usual. You got Mondays with Omen and Colin sharing things. You got the Jonas Cup coming up October 9th through the 11th. That's a big deal. You know, it's the North American Dash Championship. So it is always a fun time. And there you go. There's the CTWC Regionals 2026 Vietnam National Championship. The Golden Star Weights history. It's been running all week long, coming to the end on Sunday, August 16th. You don't want to miss that. And Mini D on the Screen also coming up. In fact, this weekend for Mini D on the Screen, we will have qualifiers going on. Toast is going to be hosting online qualifiers for the Minnesota Regional. It's coming up next weekend, so you don't want to miss out. And I'll be there. Are you ready? Are you ready to meet the King? September 11th to the 12th at the Hartford event at the Connecticut Convention Center. I'll be there for CWC Northeast. And I'll be back after this commercial break for more classic Tetris action, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. right, folks, it's now time for your next matchup here on the Friday Night Fights, and this one is for the Kaka Championship. Introducing first on the left-hand side is the leader, the captain, if you will, of Kaka. Not only does he help to run Tetris Canada, but he also helps to run the Kaka crew in friendlies. He can't help himself. He has the most matches played on the planet. Ain't nobody ever going to catch him, and we'll see if maybe his opponent can catch the runs after this one. It is Monsieur Martz. In fact, the Kaka's so bad, Judy had to leave. Hey, Judy, where you going? Mama's no story here. You cannot go. You have to stay and watch and smell the Kaka. It's going to be great. Oh, that's how great it is. The opponent he has to face tonight is the newest member of the Kaka crew for 2026. Has been begging and pleading with the king to become a absolute legitimate member. And after 2025, watching those games, I can concur. You absolutely should have been there a long time ago. Representing Dunkle Flagger Dinner. Hopefully that's not something bad. It is Yeehaw McKickers! Was that a Famicom controller you had in your hand there, sir? That is tremendous. All right, folks. So, what are the rules here? I don't know. There's like no rules at all when it comes to Kaka crew matches. I think it's every man for themselves at this point. It's a padless controller. It looked like Famicom because of the color, but there you go. Yeehaw's not gonna fool around. He's gonna go padless tonight. Oh boy. Padless versus padless, because Martz has got one himself too. So this should be a fun one. All right, players, this is for the championship. Level selections are up to you. It's going to be, I guess, friendlies rules. So level 15 through 19 are available. Level 15 through 18 are best of 5. 19 would be best of 7, but I don't think you want to see that. That is just absolute trash in that case. I will throw a seed in there for you players, and we'll pin that. This will be the new pinned seed, and there it is. Seed is going to be 2B7783. So players 2B as in 2B smelly. That's the outcome. We're going to get 7783. All right. This is our seed. Okay, ready, man. All right. The battle for Kaka about to begin. I'm looking forward to it. Yeehaw is ready to go, then you know what that means. We can go ahead and get this matchup started. Let's count them down. It's game number 1 of a best of 5 for the Kaka belt in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Jay and the long bar to start. All players have different openers, so we'll see who's got the better one. Rules and friendlies? What is this? CTWC? Yeah, they're right, Sebi. No friggin' rules here. It's Martz, it's Yeehaw, it's a tale as old as time. Yeehaw ready with the head shake. It's like, what is this start? But gonna be okay. Gets the long bar in for the Tetris, 28,000 for Yeehaw. Marty as well getting the head shake. He couldn't use the long bar for scoring. It will not be Tetris ready if a bar comes again. And opted to not go S to the right to take the burn. Bar comes, but he needs it for burning, and then the Z placed actually pretty well for Martz. I actually did like that Z placement. He gets the double. He's shaking his head. No, I do not like this, Kingsman, but I'm safe. I got it low enough, Kingsman. The board is low enough as I support my Tetris Canada. You see what happened? Oh my God, what am I doing, Kingsman? Kingsman, I want to play dirty, Kingsman. Can I play dirty? The game, she don't love me, man. The game, she don't love me, Kingsman. It's getting spicy. I cannot get the L to the lead. And Kingsman, I'm done.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh, no, Kingsman.
Colin is Gaga.
Oh, man. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. You're disturbing me, Nick. You're disturbing me. I was going to get out of it, and then you disturb me. You distract me, Kingston. That's not right. I want to redo, man. I want to redo. That's not fair. Oh, life's not fair, Marts. It just happens, bro. And there was new sound bites too. I have to go get, and I didn't get them. I have to go get them. I need to be better prepared for this. All right, Yeehaw's ready to go, and Marts is already good as well. Hopefully, players have incremented the scene. We're gonna head and get this next game started. Let's go. Game number 2. We'll see if it fares better for Marts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hey, if we're not shaking our heads, it's not Kaka. Very true, Yeehaw. Very true. And you know what? During that break, I had to go get another beer. I needed it for this type of match. It's Marty Party match. I needed it. I needed a beer for it. Oh, that's so good, man. That refreshes the soul. All right. We're underway game number 2 here. Yeehaw with the 1-0 lead after the custom Marts top out. A little bit of an early shift for Yeehaw. Well, he's got a bunch of holes to begin. And the Z piece was the worst piece he could have got. Could have got any other piece except for the Z. And the game gave it to him. And that's going to be a hanger-ring for Yeehaw. And he returns the gift that March just gave him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, no. I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh, no, Kingsman.
Come on, man!
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
Colin is Gaga.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, my God. This is what I live for, man. Yeah, we're going to need a few margaritas with it. No, man, give me the pure alcohol. We need pure. Just give me the pure alcohol. Caca match indeed. A caca match indeed. All right, let me give the crown to Marty there. He's on the board. Both players have given each other the gift, so that means the gift that keeps on giving. Hopefully, we don't have any more of those. Let's go ahead and count them down. We've got game number 3 already. It's a crucial one. It starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The J and the Z will be our starting pieces. Both players actually doing the same placements. Although Martz decided to put the square to the left. Yeehaw chose to put his on the right side to try to get touches ready sooner. Neither able to use the long bar that came for his score. So right now, Yeehaw with the slimmest of leads. Martz gets the Tetris right after. 26,000 for Martz, 27,000 for Yeehaw. One extra bird is the difference currently. So yeah, most matches on the planet for Martz. He never gets enough, and he's going to get another one tonight. He's going to get another one tonight. And listen to this. Something very special. Something very, very special. Next month, you know, Martz, you're a legend. Everybody loves Martz. They can't get enough of Martz. I'm going to announce it here tonight. Something very special, something unthinkable. And Martz doesn't even know this either. Martz doesn't even know this because in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to have a Kaka match. I believe there was a challenge for whoever the champion will be at that point. I mean, most likely it could be Martz, but Yeehaw certainly could have a claim to that as well. We'll see. But Martz currently is at like 500 and I think 48, 49 matches. This might be 550. I have not updated the thing here. But nonetheless, he's at about 550 matches in the Friendlies universe. What a way to celebrate a milestone such as that. by giving him another treat. Mart's like a dog. You gotta give him treats. Oh, we got a Z-spin? What? Martz! What was that? A Z-spin? No friggin' way, man. That's impossible. How did he do it? Toka, how did he do it? And trust me, man, I don't know. It was pure luck. Sometimes, Kingsman, you know, the sun shines on a dog's ass. You ever heard that saying, Kingsman? The sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while. And that's what happened. The sun, she shined on my ass pretty good, man. Woof, woof. Well, it definitely did for you to hit that Z-spin, but nonetheless, 168 for Martz, 199 for Yeehaw. Yes, I'm going to announce it right now. In September, when the King comes back to host Friday Night Fights, I don't know what day it is yet, but when I come back, Martz will play one of his greatest matches ever. He has been privileged to play some of the greats of this game. He's played Blue Scooty, he's played Alex T, he's played me, he's played Rory, but he's never played this one player that has agreed and says, I want to play Martz. I never played him before, and it's my right. King, make it happen. I'm the genie in the bottle. The wish will come true. For the first time ever, in September, Martz will play the CTWC finalists from 2025 and 2026. Meme has challenged Martz to a match. If you can friggin' believe it. It's Meme versus Martz. Look at him. He's Craig-gasming. Oh, Kingsman. Oh, Kingsman. You're going to let me play Meme, man. That's a dream come true. Monsieur Kingsman, not even my birthday, man. It's not even my birthday. Why you let it happen? Because she asked for it, man. She says, I want to play Martz. King, can I play Martz? I said yes. And it'll happen next month. As Martz is about to friggin' top out any second now. Come on, Martz. Come on. There it is. There it is.
No.
Oh, come on.
The tea hang for Jesper. Very,
No.
The Rock says, who are you two Rudy Poos?
And you blew it.
Indeed. He blew it. Yeehaw! You are good for game number 3. You'll have a 2-1 lead, and you are 1 win away from grabbing that, I guess, beautiful brown belt. I don't know. I mean, it's... I don't know. Does anybody really want that belt? Like, seriously. I can't imagine somebody wanting that belt. 69 viewers gives my head now. Hard to play Tetris and Craigism at the same time. Yeah, you saw that, Gerald. Just he got all excited. Judy, you heard Kingsman? He said, I get to play Meme. I get to play Meme in September. I don't know how I get this honor, but I get it. She wants to play me. She says, I want to play Martz. And I'm here. I'm Martz. I'm here. I'm ready to lose with honor. Yeah, kind of upset. It's like, wow, that wasn't a bad game on my part. 114 lines, 367. Yeah, we're looking at a potential low to mid 400K transition. So not bad game. Not bad game for Yeehaw. Getting used to that padless controller. I don't even know who this guy is. You want a ban? I'll give you a ban if you want. I don't even know who you are. Who are you? What's your name? I don't even know. Are we on 5E? I don't know. Are we? Let's see. We were 2B was game 1. 3C would be game 2. 4D is game 3. That means 5E is game 4. Should be 5E, I believe. 5E. right, we're gonna ready from Yeehaw. Okay, we have it ready from Yeehaw. Martz is ready as well too. Let's go ahead and count it down. We're gonna go to game number 4. Yeehaw on the chance of winning the Gaga belt in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hola, Maxaman. Hola, chat. Good luck, Mars. Yeehaw. Dale huevo. Is there still open spot? Yes, there is, Firedogs. We have potentially an open spot, depending on how quickly we go, because the Martz family match can't start until after 9 p.m. Eastern, which is about an hour away. So technically, we might be on time. But we'll see. But if you're interested, I might be able to give you a spot. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll have to see how the rest of the matches go. Because we did start about 15 minutes late. And the tag team match did end up going to a decider. So that killed some more time. But who knows? Maybe this one will go to a decider too. Martz is down 2-1. Martz is the current Kaka champion. He's trying to hold on to his belt. The newest member of the Kaka crew, Yeehaw Makekas, is trying to take it away from Martz's chubby little hands. And Martz, oh my God, Martz, what are you doing? Yeah, you just saw it. It's a Sacre Blue! Sacre Blue, Kingsman! Kingsman. I don't know how I'm going to survive this, man. Martz, if you play like this against me, I am banning you. I'm gonna ban you if you play like this against me. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. All right, Martz is settling it down. He's at 113. Yeehaw 137. I think finally Martz has, cooled off after getting the awesome news that he will play Meme next month in September at one of the Friday Night Fight shows. So I'm very excited. That just announced moments ago. Also, maybe the king of the balls, but I am the king of the bangs. Get a nice ribeye steak for dinner. That sounds good, man. Doesn't the lowest score win the belt? No. Ninja wants the chocolate belt. It's not chocolate. Oh, no, Kingsman. I put the Z in a bad spot and it hung, man. One of the fun things that is watching a Martz match is his reactions. You see it right that this man gives you everything. There is nothing to hide when it comes to Classic Tetris for Martz. He puts everything out there for the world to see. His reactions are priceless. Oh, Kingsman, man, this is a tough seat tonight, man. I'm not playing too good. Not that it would matter anyway. But I'm trying, man. I do not want to lose this belt, Kingsman. I love this belt. This piece no burn, man. This piece no burn. Kingsman, what's the score? I don't know what's the score, man. Am I winning? Am I losing? What's happening? Oh, you're definitely not winning. And he just said, what the F right there. Come on, man. Come on. What is this pieces, man? This pieces is caca, Kingsman. Maybe caca for you, but Yeehaw's doing very well on his own. 223 for Yeehaw. 152 for Martz. Martz is in absolute trouble of losing this belt tonight. The one thing that he cherished the most in this world is this belt, and that is a nasty square. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, these pieces for Martz. He doesn't know what to do with them. Yeehaw is also struggling. Martz, if you get a bar, you might live. No! No!
Oh no! 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 Come on, man! Come on, man!
Oh, no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh, no, Kingsman.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
And then whatever's happening on friendlies. So mad. I gotta admit, I'm really mad right now. I don't know what we're doing. We'll just track however many people win. I have no effing idea.
Oh, what was this match, man? What was this match? Yeehaw! Says game 4 is no more. He'll take the game in the match, and he is your new Kaka champion. Congratulations, Yeehaw. Is like, I don't know. This match was absolute Kaka. Brutal. A brutal ending to that one. But Yeehaw, you are the new Kaka champion. Let me find the hell's the belt. Why can't I not find it? This is hearts, gameplay, assets. What? Oh my god. I can't find it. I can't freaking find it. Or is it on here already? Wait a second. No, it's not here. Ferret. Ferret is here, though. That's all that matters. Yeah, I don't know why I can't add the belt scene, but nonetheless, congratulations, Yeehaw. You did it. You are now the new Kaka champion. Maybe we can just throw it in here real quick. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? What the hell? Why can't I find it? I don't know, man. Why can't I find this damn belt? I can't find the friggin' image. It's fine. It's whatever. Congratulations, Yeehaw. You're the new leader of the Kaka crew. Martz, hit the showers. You stink. What a shock. GG's. Oh, Martz, man. That's sad. That's so sad. I can't believe he lost the friggin' title. I would have thought he would have kept it forever. That's just how bad he is. But he's even worse now. He's got no belt. And he still has the stench of being Kaka, right? He still has the friggin' stench of being the worst. Congratulations, Yeehaw. Now you get to be the title holder and you have to defend against Kaka crew members. Maybe we'll get a rematch with Martz down the road. We'll see. Wow. Anyway, moving on. We've got 2 more matches before the main event coming up. Up next, it's Sebi and VY. So this will be an interesting matchup. Sebi, a tapper, I believe, has played Das as well. And he's going to play Das against VY. So this one should be an interesting battle. Sebi's got about a 700K PB with Das. VY is on the cusp of 700K. So when you put them together, it should sound like an evenly matched battle. So I'm very looking forward to it. And also learned today that VY is a wrestler. You can believe it. That's so cool, man. He posted in our Discord earlier. He's like, hey, you guys talk about Tetris and wrestling. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you something cool. And he did. I'm very impressed. So looking forward to this one. We're going to be back in a few minutes, folks. But before we take that commercial break, I got to do what I promised, right? Some of you Euros are staying up late. You want to know, King, what's the Class of Champions, right? What's going on with Class of Champions? I want to know. Well, you're right. We should tell you. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. First and foremost, it's Class of Champions. That's coming on August the 30th. I didn't get a chance to put that on the graphic tonight, but you just take my verbal word for it. Sunday, August 30th at 1800 UTC. That's 2 o'clock in the States, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're having an early start time to accommodate for a couple of Euros that are going to be playing. We want to make sure that they get the due diligence of being playing early at a reasonable time against players in the North American region. So Class of Champions has 4 matches on this card. 4 titles will be defended, and you know which one is the big one. It's announced at CTWC, and it is for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. of the Tetris Friendlies universe. It is Dan V, the Tetris Friendlies heavyweight champion from January at Revolution. He took away the belt from the Brits in the Battle of the Brits. The longest reigning champion, SV, lost it. Easy couldn't take it away. Dan V had it. And then he ran off into the sunset, never to be seen again, until I called him and I said, you got to play. And he said, no way, I'm not playing. I've got bigger things to do. So he went off and did it. So I took the belt away and I stripped it. And I said, we're going to give it to the next great player. Tetris Time and Huff battled it out at Revolution, making history for one of the longest Tetris Friendlies games of all time. TT won it in a decider, and he is the current undisputed champion. But Dan has made the claims that he's the undisputed champion, so that means we got to settle it on the playfield. These two will battle it out. Only one can be the champ. Who will it be to unite the titles? You're going to find out at the Clash of Champions. And along with that, another stunning revelation that we had appear for the Bronze Championship. We're going to get the Clash of Champions here with Ninja and Hazler. They're going to go one-on-one. That claim was made at CTWC as well on Championship Sunday when Ninja was giving his accolades for winning the Bronze tournament. And he said he should be the Bronze champion just for that. And that's incredible. That's an incredible claim that he's made. And so the Hazler stood up for himself and said, bro, you're CT4 and you make me snore. Go back down there where you belong, you friggin' joke. And that is exactly what could happen. So the two of them will go one-on-one to decide who is the true bronze winner of them all. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that one. But now we got two other matches that we've not revealed, and that's the ones you're going to get right now. So let's reveal them. We do have our Phenoms Championship that is going to be taking place as well on this card. And what a shocker, to no surprise, we got the Great Fire Dogs, who is our silver champion, won that belt at Revolution as well. Now gets to defend against the newest rival that he has taken on, and it is the Spanish sensation known as Lokenzi. Lokenzi will get the title shot at the Clash of Champions. Lokenzi and Firehouse have had this budding rivalry grow. Lokenzi on the cusp of greatness. Too cracked for the Fae 5 this year, but now could be just cracked enough to take that Phenoms Championship away. We'll see if Firehouse can hold on and defend, or will the Spanish sensation continue to skyrocket into the stratosphere? That you're going to find out at Clash of Champions. And last but surely not least, folks, is the surprise that I had. I said it before. I said this is the chance where you didn't think this was going to happen. You didn't think this match would ever happen, but it's going to. The Twitch TV champion is Remy. He holds that title. Even though he is rolling these days and he has a 1.3 roll PB, he still plays DAS, and he defends the Twitch TV Championship with DAS, as the rule is you have to have a under 1.2 PB threshold to hold that belt, and he has that with a 1.1 as a DAS player. So who has come out of the woodwork to challenge Remy for the Twitch TV title? Well, no delay. Let's find out who it was. Surprise of the year in the Friendlies universe. Remy will defend against a Game Scout. Scout has heard so much about the Twitch TV belt, and he said, man, that is such a cool title, King. The lineage of the Twitch TV Championship is remarkable. I want a chance. King, let me have a chance. I want to play Remy. And so it will happen at the Clash of Champions. Scout throws his hat into the ring, and they'll go one-on-one for what should be a remarkable match. And I would love it if Scout wins, because then we got to force him to play more friendlies. But yeah, no, this will be a good one. So Remy, add that to your books of the legends that you get to play. He just came off of playing Alex Kerr at Reckoning in the Twitch TV Championship. We'll see how Scout fares in that one. So yes, that's all happening again, folks, at Clash of Champions. That'll be at the end of the month, August the 30th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1800 UTC, all over the world. So tune in for that. You don't want to miss it. And the King will be right back after this 3-minute ad break. And we'll get Sebi and VY going at it. BRB. All right, folks, that sound of the bell tells you it is now time for the next matchup on the Friday Night Fights, and it is going to be a good one. As we got two players going to use the power of DAS to get them through this fight. On the left-hand side is a young player that is going to showcase their talents in front of the world, perhaps even further when we get to Hartford, Connecticut. This is Sebi! And on the right, ready to get this fight, is a new player that has been coming on to the Friday night show and looking to show some dominance. Got a win over the Marts last time. We'll see if we can put this opponent down for the count. 3, 2, 1. This is a VY. All right, players, if you are ready to go, V is checking in if Sebi would like to do level 18 starts. Again, levels 15 through 18 are available to choose. And both players, I believe, have the capability to use the same piece sequence. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I will give you a seed of players to utilize for this best of 5 match. And so when you... I'll put the level picks on you. So 18 is good. Says Sebi. That sounds good. So the seed will be 9A 7542 players. 9A 7542 is our seed. We'll go ahead and get that entered in before we continue. Well, apparently we're about 30 minutes behind schedule. So I won't need another we won't need another match. We'll be fine. Well, players are ready to go. It is time to start. So let's get this game underway. It is game number 1 of a best of 5 between Sebi and VY. Dash match in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. The Z and the long bar are our opening pieces. I'm going to see if I can just get the slightest of touch-ups to VY's stencil. VY, brother, I got to call you, man. There's not only one so cool that you are a wrestler. For those that weren't in the Discord today, learned that VY is a wrestler. It's super cool. If you're in the Northeast region, man, you got to come out to Hartford, Connecticut. You could do 2 for 1, man. You could do a spot show at the wrestling event there. I think it's like Revolver Pro or somebody like that. I can't remember who it is, but there's a wrestling spot show goes on at the convention, and then you can play Tetris. You got a 2 for 1, brother. You got a 2 for 1. Come on, do it. See if we can get that booking. You got to make the towns. But early days in this one. 36,000 for V. 115 for Sebi. Sebi off to a good start. Wrestling? Blech. All right, Chen. Danny, I forgot to make Danny a mod. Can I do that now? Let me see. Can I do that now? I'm trying to do too many things at once. Hold on. I want to fix the stencil, the slightest of moves here. Oh, shoot. All right, that's good enough. $115 for V, $210 for Sebi. Tetris coming up for V will go to 140 to 240 on Sebi's side, so it's about a 100,000 point lead in favor of the young gun. I did put Sebi on the honorable mentions list for 2024. I feel that Sebi has started to find their footing in the world of classic Tetris and really starting to showcase some talent in their abilities, and has now also said, I can play a little DAS too while on the side, so why not? Why not give that a try? And so, about a 700K PB for Sebi in that realm. V is on the cusp of a 700K, so Kind of a fair fight when you look at it on this one. Thank you, Martz. Yeah, so we'll be on time. All right, so good. So we'll just go with the 5 matches tonight. That works out great. Let me see. We got a mod Cox Danny J. Where is he? Community. Roles manager. I have the login for the Classic Tetris channel. Cox Danny J. There he is. That's oops. Wait a second. Oh, it's because maybe Danny, are you like a VIP? Oh, he's a mod already. What are we doing here? You are a mod already. What the hell? Well, you said in the chat and I wasn't even reading it. What a goofball. Ah, I'm a dumbass. I'll give you a live version of that, Danny. 228 for V, 408 for Sebi. Sebi in total control here. And certainly could be thinking about PB aspirations. This has been a very good game. 431 and 94 lines. We're looking at like maybe mid 500K should the pieces work to Sebi's favor. It was also a little bit of a slow start, which ended up giving this good run for Sebi. You're going to get a couple of burns to reopen that right side. Wisely puts the S for a delayed burn. Because there is no long bar coming. Sebi's finding that out right now, too, that there's just no bar. And both are fighting tooth and nail. I think you see V realizing maybe he could have gone lumbar flat first, but see if V can pull this off. Gotta make an L dependency on the left side. It does fit with the L for a double. And with about 20 lines left to go, V can still get out of this and get ready for 19 play. Sebi, meanwhile, is up to the moon. It's going to tap out. And now we got a chance. Now V. Oh, the early shit for V. Oh, no.
No! No! No!
V had a chance right there. The early top out for Sebi. You can see both players were really struggling at that sequence of the seed, and neither could find a way to get out. There was long bar droughts along the way, too. The long bar drought and the timing were terrible, and that's what has them fall. So, first game goes to Sebi. Well done. I think I automatically gave him the crown before because I forgot to remove that one, but it can stay there. It can stay there. Oh, I already have that clip, but thank you. All right, well, players are ready to go. They're going to increment the seed, and we'll get set for game number 2. Let's see if VY can get back on track in this one. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Is it really an early top if we're both 700K players? I mean, it's early enough on the level 18, right? You didn't transition, so... It didn't transition. But that was definitely a good game from Sebi. That was potential there to be something special. But sure enough, Das gets the both of them. BY had a sliver of a chance to maybe have taken that one at a chase down effort. Would have taken a while. Oh no. Oh, Sebi, no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Come on, man!
Colin is Gaga.
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
Well, those sound bites tell you, VY, that Sebi topped out. He's done so. It was like barely 6,000 points. Early top out for Sebi, so you're going to be good for game number 2, and you'll tie this one up very quickly. A gift has been given. Thumbs up from V there. So let's give V the crown. On that side, there we go. Hi there, how are you doing today? Welcome in Gaming with Nino. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, there is more Tetris on the YouTube, my friends. Yeah, there's more Tetris. We got a few more matches to go. Got at least 2 more on the docket after this one, and we're gonna go to game number 3 for this dash battle between Sebi and VY. They're 1-1. We'll see who'll take advantage in this third one now. S, L, and the T are the pieces, and both started out with the 4 pieces exactly the same, but then the long bar placement different for both. Sebi opted to go to the long bar upright, while V went with the long bar flat, and V's long bar flat was the right choice. Got the Tetris in first. Sebi ended up getting a Tetris afterwards as well, which V wasn't able to use that long bar. He was using it to get set up. Oh, Sebi. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not again. Oh, Sebi stunned. I can't believe it. 26,000 points. That drought kind of hit hard. And you know what that means.
Oh no! No! No!
No!
Oh, come on!
The T hang for Jesper. Very,
No!
All right. Well, the sound effects store is really working overtime today with what's going on. Both players are ready to go. They're trying to get the king back on time so Danny can play his match, but don't worry about it. We're doing very well. Let's do a little tap, Sebi, whatever you want, man. Hey, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's go ahead and do it. Tuned back in for the Marts match. What happened, King? What happened to Marty? You don't want to know. You don't want to know, Ranger. You do not want to know. Danny. Oh, man, giving Sebi a hard time. Sebi, I'm playing next, not now. Can you stop topping out early? Which technically, you know, he is... Sebi is trying to help you here, Danny, because we are behind schedule, but all of a sudden it seems like we're starting to almost get back on time. It's crazy. We got 2 more matches left to go, folks. We got Cox Danny J taking on someone. I don't know who the hell. Who the hell are you playing? I don't even freaking know. Rogue Potato. You're playing Rogue Potato. And then after that, we got Guafi, the 3v1 battle against the Marts family. So that will be our closing match of the evening. I know Firedox was asking if there was an open spot, and I did say possibly yes. But seeing as how time is worked out, we'll actually be okay. So we will not need a substitute spot. Even SD over on YouTube agrees with me that someone found it funny, and Sebi has to break out the tap, but yeah, no, that's just oof. Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Come on, man!
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
Oh no! No! No!
So mad. I gotta admit, I'm really mad right now. I don't know what we're doing. We'll just track however many people win. I have no effing idea.
But no, that's 18,000 points!
Just let it rip, man, right? Oh, we got to do this one for VY, brother. We got to do this one, right? Indeed, enough is enough. Sebi topped out ages ago. VY, you can play it out, brother. We're going to watch you finish this one out, but know that you have taken this one in 4 because we say game 4 is no more. Another victory for you, my friend, on the Friday Night Fights. And Sebi back to the drawing board. Even the tap didn't help him, he said. And that's game and match. So we're going to go on to the winner's scene that is inspired by Colin's basement battles. And we're going to watch this one. Well, V ended up finishing anyway. So ended up finishing no matter what. But there you go. And can I fix this? Yeah, I can fix this. Congratulations, V, brother. You have done it. You are victorious. Let's fix this up for you a bit. That's all it goes. Okay. There you go. Winner, chicken dinner for VY. The newest superstar on the Friendly Show. Congratulations. Glad that you can be a Friday Night Fighter here. And hope to see you on future episodes of the Friendlies series. You know, we're going to have to sign you exclusively to the Friendlies Friday Night brand, right? I'm going to have to sign you exclusively to Friday Nights. But congratulations on the win, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see more of your wrestling exploits. But he's going to bring out the chair. Get the chair. Get the chair and hit Sebi with it, right? After the match is over. Yeah, be the heel. Be the heel, VY. Or you want to be the face. All right, one or the other. Face or heel. You choose. All right, face. You got it. You got it. You'll be the face that runs this place in no time. So, good win for you, VY. Starting to move up the ladder. Maybe potentially could get to that point, you know, once we get going. Upstart's potential right there. But working the lower ranks. We gotta work our way through, right? Gotta pay your dues, brother. All right, folks. Well, that one is done. And now it's time for the next matchup. And he said, "More time, the better," but not really. I don't want to give him more time. Let's just freaking go. It's Cox Danny J, friend of the show and friend of Classic Tetra. Is going to take on Rogue Potato, in what's sure to be a fun-filled match of two inexperienced players fighting for supremacy and maybe one day a Kaka belt if they're lucky, right? No, definitely Danny can be in the running. He's a Kaka member. We'll see if Rogue Potato has that in store for their future. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Again, we talked about this moments ago. If you didn't see it, Clash of Champions is coming on Sunday, August 30th. All the matches have now been formed and announced. You know, you're going to get the Heavyweight Championship, the undisputed match to determine the real Heavyweight Champion. It's Dan V and Tetris Time. They'll battle for the title. Only one can be the champ, and they'll settle it on Sunday, August 30th in the main event. You can't wait to see it. Neither can I. Along with that, we know this one is going to be absolute fire. This one's a match I think a lot of people want to see and would be a main event any other time in the universe. It's a Ninja and Chaotic Hazel one-on-one for the Brawlers Championship. Fire was spat at the CTWC on Championship Sunday. Ninja, the challenge. Hazel, the exception. They are going to go and face off on Sunday, August 30th. That will be a legendary battle, not only on the playfield, but on the mic as well. I've heard promos are in the works. And then we have this one, the Spanish sensation, Mackenzie will challenge the champion Firedox for the Phenoms title. They will go one-on-one in what is a budding rivalry that has been happening over the last several months, and they will come to the culmination for the title at our Class Champion show. Can't wait for that. And then finally, we did announce this super surprise. It'll be the Touch TV champion Remy defending against a Game Scout. His first opportunity to play for a title in the Friendlies universe, and why not? He wants to challenge a rising star. He'll add that to his vlogs down the road, I'm sure. We'll make you famous. So that's all happening at the Class of Champions again, Sunday, August the 30th, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1800 UTC is where that'll be all taking place. We might have a couple of championship matches all on the Friday before, so stay tuned for that. There might be a Kakai Championship, and tag teams might also be defended, but that's in the works and to be determined. King will be right back for the next matchup in a few moments. All right, folks, it's now time for your next matchup of the Friday Night Fights, and it features one of the best helping hands in all of classic Tetris, and now a journalist, I guess, or content creator, whatever you want to call him. On the left-hand side, it is Mr. Classic Tetris Network, representing the CTWC and Squad. Can't take the triple. Can't read it, King, because you have me transformed horizontally wrong. It's Cards Teddy J! And on the right, ready to fight is someone, some potato, but it's not just some potato, it's a rogue potato. Yeah, Danny. Of course. And welcome in, Blue Scotty Grandpa and the legendary Oma Red Star. Have fun, guys, she says. Scotty Grandpa says, our son. But with no exclamation point. So it's just like more like, our son. What a dumbass. I'm a dumbass, Danny. Good luck, have fun, players. All right, so confirming that we can play with the same piece sequence. Let me just unpin that old seed, and let's get a new seed for you two heroes. And then you can determine what levels you'd like to play on. Again, levels 15 through 18 are available because both of you have over the 500k threshold, so we cannot choose level 14 or under because your skill level is too good, and I don't want to be here all night. So 15 through 18 are available for a best of 5 at your disposal. Level 19 is a best of 7, but we don't want that because you guys will only last 5 seconds. Woman Sharkle on the YouTubes. Nice parrot. Also, nice dog style avatar. Haha. We are not too good. Well, you said it, not me. Danny is ready to go. So is Rogue Potato. They're going to get it started and counted down. Let's go ahead and do it. Game number 1 kicks us off for this battle in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, thank you, Adam Irish XP for the raid party of 12. That was 16 minutes ago, doing the accuracy battle. Excuse me, it was an accuracy battle that took place over there. That is one of the Avi organized events. So glad you are helping out and doing that. Must have been a lot of fun. Level 15 is the starting level for both players, so we are underway. Rogue Potato ready with the first Tetris. Danny got a little bit of a late start as he was busy taking care of Kiwi. Kiwi is the mascot of the Classic Tetris Network, which is now owned by Cox Danny J. He's taking it over from now newly retired Sir Mazer. Imagine retiring at the age of 30, but all right. But no, we're just kidding. But Danny's been really tremendous over the last few years. Since I've gotten to know him back in 2024 was the first time I got to meet Danny at Pasadena. For those that don't know, Cox Danny J, the uncle of Blue Scooty. I think you know who that is, folks. So now he's trying to make his own claim to fame. He was riding on his nephew's coattails. He said, Scoots, if I ride your coattails, can you make me famous too? Yuck, yuck. And look at that. That's exactly what's happened. He's riding the coattails of Scooty. Trying to make himself famous. He can't do it on his own. And he's got to hack the gimmick from Frank. Danny suckered Frank into giving him his baby of the former Peace Dependency podcast, now known as Classic Tetris Network. He suckered him. Danny, you suckering people. You should be ashamed of yourself. You piece of gutter trash. Oh, no. Danny's been fantastic. He does a lot of great content and even makes Vince jealous. Vince is always telling me, King, why can't we do what Danny's doing? That's what we should be doing. King, why can't we do what Danny's doing? Get somebody to do it then. What do you want me to tell you? They want to hire Danny, I guess. I don't know what to say. Danny's nodding his head. Yeah. Everybody's got a price. And everybody's got a price. And I like Danny's placements. Danny's doing some good job of trying to fix the board parity. He did some nice placements, but he opted not to take the triple. He had a long bar coming, and he opted not to take the triple. He opted to build up and try to see if he can score. There's the triple. All right, you know, Kiwi's right in his ear. You see that? Kiwi is right in Danny's ear. Let me see if we can move the camera. We don't care about Danny's face, right? Who cares about Danny's face? We got Kiwi. Give me Kiwi. Kiwi on camera. And Kiwi is coaching. Kiwi's coaching right now. Danny. Danny. Don't put that there. Danny. Danny, don't try to spin, Danny. Don't. Oh, you did it, Danny. All right, I guess I'm wrong. Oh, but that J sucks, Danny. Danny. Danny, you suck. Wrong potato's gonna kick your ass. Danny, did you just fart? Danny, did you just fart? Oh, Danny, that stinks. Kiwi. Oh my goodness. Kiwi picked up all of Scooty's monologue. He'll get world record, of course. Of course, Kiwi is an outstanding member of the Scooty clan. Always telling Danny to take the triple, and he don't listen. 216 for Danny. 222 for Rope Potato. It's actually been a good game for both players. You see, Rope Potato's PB is a 596. Danny's in the 500K range as well. Danny famously got his 500K on a Friday night fight. And I believe it was against Martz, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a look at what Danny's PB is currently. Well, Danny's sitting at about a 536, 831 PB. He has a 1600.19 start and a 1229 start. How does he have 1200 points on level 19? It's because is it one burn gives you 1200 points? I guess, right? I don't know. Kingsman, meanwhile, as Summer's checking out, has a PB of 1,018,921. Gone is the 999,999. We have an official number now, which occurred last night on the Race to Das 1.4. So even though I didn't get the 1.4, I got the first live recorded max up for you fans out there. So hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Danny's not enjoying this board. Kiwi is like, Danny, there's board of this shit. Danny, I can't even look at this board, Danny. This sucks. Danny, I just pooped on your shirt. You're gonna have to clean it. Squat. Danny's transitioned to level 16. Rogue Potato opts to throw the L in the big hole that was on the right side. It was the right move because the long bar came for the score. We have transition for both players. 303 to 305. This is a tight game, man. This is a very close game. Number one for both. Anyone's ball game. Rogue Potato starting to clean this up. Going to get the right side open, and his Tetris ready. Very nice moves from Rogue Potato. And the bar is going to come as a reward. Tetris. Rogue Potato takes the lead. 329 to 314. Danny is on level 17. Potato about to get to level 18. Danny has reached it now as well. Ooh, that early shift for Potato. That one is no bueno. This could be trouble. Danny has the lead at the moment. Potato's going to fall. Those slip-ups, the miss-shift. Oh, my God. That's the worst feeling in the world. As an ass player, that miss-shift right there is brutal. And Danny with the Tetris goes to 364. He's got more than enough now. And we'll transition to level 19. He ain't going to last too long because he can't even tuck a J right there. And that's fine. But he will be good enough to take the game one victory. GG's. Oops, that's the wrong. There we go. Should be at the bottom. Early shifts, FTW, says Rogue Potato. Yep, indeed. Danny loves bird poop. Ew. Burb poop. Danny checking to see if Kiwi did leave a mess. Squawk, Danny, I told you. Danny. Danny, I'll do it later. Squawk. Don't worry. I'll do it on your pillow, Danny. Squawk. I'll leave you a nice surprise. Both players are ready to go as Danny curses me out for lying to him. All right, well, listen, if Kiwi does it later, it's not my fault. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time either. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We'll go ahead and get game number 2 started on level 15. Squawk, take the triple. Squawk, take a dump on Danny's shirt. And Kiwi wants a bite of that hat. My guess is Danny hasn't fed Kiwi tonight. And Kiwi's hungry. Wanted to take a bite out of the Classic Tetris Network hat. Which may be available at some store. I don't know. But if you want a Classic Tetris Network hat, I guess you got to talk to Danny and figure that out. If they're available, then go ahead and buy one. But what is available is Kingsman merchandise for the Tetris Friendlies universe. You use the exclamation point King merch in the global chats. That'll take you to our fourth wall page. You can go to kingsman36-shop.fourthwall.com or use the link that Tyler puts on the bottom third that you see rolls around all the time. It's tinyurl.com/shopfriendlies to make it easier for you to get to the same link. And you can get the merchandise to support your favorite show. Are you a Monday Night Mayhemmer or are you a Friday Night Fighter? Support your show by going to the shop. And you can join the Discord as well. As you see on the bottom there, tinyurl.com/TetrisFriendlies will take you to our Discord server if you're not there already. And you could perhaps join in matches that you're watching, such as this. And there's your Shop Friendlies link. You see that right on the screen. Go on over there and support the show. Buy a shirt. Has the merch been updated to include a graphic of King's Max? King, you know, that's gold right there. That's a money maker, King. King, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, King. Gotta sell them shirts, man. Gotta feed the fam. They rely on you for the income, and you gotta do it, King. I would buy a bunch of them, and I'll sell them on the Cross Bronx Parkway, King. You know, they always selling oranges over there. I'll buy the shirts and sell them for you. Oh, thank you, Tetris Ranger. That's so kind of you. Cross Bronx Express. You got to be careful out there, man. It's a tough road. What's tough is this board for a rogue potato. This is certainly trouble in a bottle. I'll have to go with the L. Ooh, oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh, no, Kingsman.
Come on, man!
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
No! No! No!
It's been a fairly busy night for the sound effects store. It is absolutely working on overtime these days. My goodness. That sound effects store. Yeesh. Danny. Rogue Potato topped out at 84,000 at 42 lines. So you're 201 at 53. It's actually a really good pace. So you are allowed one mullen in the Friendlies universe. If this is the one you want it to be, then please do. We can sit and we can watch this. We have time. We have the time. Coming up next, I'm gonna have to make a scuff scene for the 3v1 matchup because I never got a chance to edit it properly, and so scuffness is abound. You're gonna get real scuffed real soon. It's Guafi, it's Martz, it's Remy, it's Lucy. 3v1 time. As soon as this one is done. So you want to see something incredible where one player takes on 3, and you're in for a treat. And that's what you're getting. Danny with a very clean board right now. This is very nice, very pristine, very clean. You like it. You like to see that. So yeah, stick around, folks. We have one more match to go before this episode of the Friday Night Fights is concluded. It will be Guafi versus Martz versus Remy versus Lucy, but it's Guafi versus all three of them. So you'll see something unique if you've never seen that before, and it is kind of fun. I mean, the last one we did was with Tetris Time taking on three jabronis, three Kaka crew members in Sempage Wilson, Gilded Lizard, and some other jabroni I don't remember. It might have been Rogue Potato. Could have been somebody. I don't remember who it was, but oh, it was good. It was good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what it was. So the other person was Morlando, because Morlando was the good. He's a good player. The bad was Gilded Lizard, who actually played good that night. And the ugly clearly was Seven Page Wilson, which he's just ugly regardless if he plays good or not. Danny with a near 400k transition. He's at 390. Gonna get this touches to go to 412, excuse me. Now on level 17. So should the pieces work out in Danny's favor, we could see something special here. Again, Danny's PB was a 560 something. Let's go to Grandpa rooting on for Danny. And I don't know why Danny threw that long bar to the left side when he could have just gone with the long bar earlier. And those are hangarangs. He can't believe it. He's saying expletives that should not be said on a family-friendly channel, or Kiwi's poor dear ears. But nonetheless, Danny is going to be good for game number 2. And our good friend, friend of the show here. People don't know this, but we got a friend of the show, Bobby De Niro. Anybody know who that is? Bobby De Niro. That's the great Robert De Niro. Taxi Driver fame, Heat, all those great movies. He's a friend of the show. He gave us a sound clip that we could use here.
And you blow it! And you blow it! And you blow it!
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Bobby D, for that soundbite. Well, players are ready to go. Let's go ahead and count them down for game number 3. Can Danny get the sweep, or will Rogue Potato look to avoid that in 3, 2, 1 Tetris? Danny went super aggro. Yeah, what a shock. I can't even believe he won one. Grandpa correcting Hazel that he actually won 2 now. You can even freaking believe it. Crazy miracles can happen anytime, anywhere, indeed. In the world of classic Tetris. Coming up next, again, folks, it will be our main event. Guafi in a 3v1 battle against the Martz family. Martz, Lucy, and Remy join forces to take on the CTWC Philadelphia 2026 champion. The finalist at CTWC Toronto this year, and one of the favorites to win CTWC Northeast. And folks, August is starting to heat up. We've got plenty of events still remaining for the year. CTWC don't stop, man. We are like 24/7. We just go all year long, and if you want to check it out, what other events are happening here in the world of classic Tetris for CTWC, let's use the exclamation point events command, where that it can take you to ctwc.com/events, and you can see which events are coming up next. And as I mentioned earlier, we do have many, many events still to come, where right now CTWC Vietnam is about to finish up. They are doing a week-long hybrid of online and IRL, where they'll finish that up on Sunday, August 16th, to crown their Vietnamese champion. Then after that, next weekend, we will have Mini D, which is certainly starting to heat up. Some big names are going to be at CWC Minneapolis, known as Mini D on the screen, August 21st to the 23rd. So if you're in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area, head on over to our website. Go get the details. It's at 2D Con. That's taking place at the Hilton Hotel and Conference Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That should be a good time. Again, many heavy hitters. I've heard, Dog, Sodium, Andy. They're all going over there. Meme, of course, going to look to defend her title. Huffster, a lot of greats. Rhubarb, they're all going to be there, including the icon Ben Mullen. He'll be there. It's his hometown, so he'll be rooting them on or participating as they have an open and a dash championship going on that weekend. Along with that, we do have Gamescom in Germany, the biggest celebration of gaming expos of them all. It is a world-renowned event that happens in Cologne, Germany on August the 29th. And we'll have our CTWC Gamescom event as usual. Market Friends will be hosting that. Should be a lot of fun. Then in September, we got a bunch, man. We've got CTWC Colombia in Bogota, Colombia on September 5th to the 6th. Just mentioned the CTWC Northeast Regional event. As Danny is struggling to get pieces over. He was flipping things around. I don't know if Kiwi's bugging him. And Danny is not going to let me finish the whole entire list. He's going to friggin' top out. He's done at 188, Road Potato 194. You're going to be good. You're going to stay alive to keep this match going longer. You'll get game number 3 and only down 2-1 now. Jeez. And Danny, you know what's got to happen, right? You know what's got to happen.
The Rock says, "Who are you two Rudy Poos?"
But no, it's 18,000 points! Oh, come on.
The T hang for Jesper. Very,
No!
Just plan it better. Schedule it better. It's not hard.
Oh, no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh, no, Kingsman. Yep. No, Kingsman indeed. Jesus Christ. Tell Kiwi she gets the full payment only if I win the match as Rogue Potato. Yeah. Kiwi definitely giving Danny a run for the money for distraction of the year. Well, players are ready to go. Let's go ahead and get game number 4 underway as we are chugging along to our main event. It's coming up shortly in 3, 2, 1. Tetris will have game 4 of Cox, Danny J, and Rogue Potato. Leave it all on Kiwi, why don't you? Yeah, that's what Danny would like you to think. Danny, you dirtbag, blaming a poor, helpless parrot for your own woes, you piece of gutter trash. But as mentioned, yeah, we got Bogota, Colombia on September 5th to the 6th. Then you got Northeast Regional, September 12th to the 13th. You'll see the King there. I will be in attendance for that. We have going on the same weekend, CTWC Iberia and North Carolina. Both will be on September the 26th to the 27th. Obviously, time zones will be helpful to be able to have them air on these channels properly. And then we go right on into October, where the Jonas Cup will take place, our final major of the year, of the calendar year, on October 9th to the 11th. We got CTWC Poland also happening on October 10th to the 11th. Still haven't figured out how we're going to work that out, but we'll see. CTWC Quebec City Marty Party will be the weekend after that on October 16th to the 18th. And then November wraps it up with CTWC Brazil, which was a huge success last year. Got a lot of great South American players that came out to that one. That'll be going on November 20th to the 22nd. And CWC SoCal on November the 21st in Irvine, California. That'll be the Ninja event. So lots of great action. Hopefully, if you're in one of those cities, come on by, man. Go to the website. You get the details. I actually do have to update some of those, since now some of the organizers have included more information, so I got to get that updated this weekend. Work never stops for the King, I tell you. And don't forget to download TGM4 now from Arika. It's available on Steam and, of course, released on June 4th. You can get it on the Switch if you own a Nintendo Switch. You can played the game that the Grandmasters tell you is the hardest of the Tetris series, and if you can outlast and outplay the gaming computer, then guess what? You deserve the title of Grandmaster. So you can pick up a copy of yours and see how you fare against legends such as Green Tea, Corian, and others that have played that masterful game. Alex Kataru Kerr, to name a few. Be a Grandmaster and go to tinyurl.com/TGM4 now. That's the number for the word now, and it'll take you to get all the details on where you can get it. It's only $24.99 on Steam and the Switch. Sorry, but you got a shower to cool down. So probably the heat wave. Yeah, it's hot over here too. I think some of these players might need to cool down anyway because of the Kaka gameplay that we've seen tonight. And sound effect store is like heating up big time. It is burning up. I think this is the most we've used sound effects in quite some time. So keep it up because I like it. Keep it up. I like it. No AC in your part of the... Yeah, that's just sad. I don't know how... I don't know how that can happen in the 21st century, right? Like, imagine. Imagine that part of the world not trying to keep up with 21st century technology and figuring out how can we fix this problem? Why were these homes built this way? And how do we fix it today? Right? Global warming? No, that's not true. That's not a real thing. It's fake. Okay. Potato making some interesting placements, but since this is level 15 speed, gonna get away with them. And there we go. Tetris coming in for Rogue. 148 to Danny's 219. Danny is also playing with a messy board, so that will give Rogue Potato time to maybe cut the deficit down slightly. It is almost 100,000 points in favor for Danny, who has a 2-1 series lead here. But Danny, if Danny continues to stack like this, it might be going to a 2-2 series tie instead of a 3-1 victory for him. Danny trying to find the solves necessary to get out of this situation. With about 14 lines left to go before the transition hits, 232 for Danny, 159 for Rogue Potato, having a suffer game. And is now 9 lines away after that double before the transition hits. And he's going to really need to hunker down on these 16 speeds that are coming up momentarily. We're going to burn right on into level 16 for both. Danny was shaking his head, but he has the lead, and Rogue Potato is getting up higher. I really like that adjustment. Very nice. You saw Potato was looking to just go with the T horizontal for a cross burn, but then it made the adjustment, saw that the next piece coming in was going to be a better placement. Had the adjustment. That was very well done, but there we go. Okay, very good double for Rogue, and it's super clean. And finally, the bar comes for Tetris. 198 for Rogue Potato, 256 for Danny. Both are on level 17. Potato with the option. There we go. Had the better board for the Tetris. 222 to 260. We are tight. Now it is about a 2 Tetris game in favor of Danny, who is still on 17, but the next burn will take him in. And still not going to be able to get any type of score. Aggressive Akibar. Here we go. Lombard Tetris for Rogue Potato. Within striking distance now. Lombard dependency could be problematic. And what a time for Kiwi to just land on Danny's side right there. Rogue Potato needs another Lombard to help. And that's a time for a transition. We need something. Can't get the L to the left. That would have been huge. And Rogue Potato is done at 249. And Denny at 3:16. Give me a hell yeah, because game 4 is no more. Ox Danny J will get the W and the game and the match. GG's. So nice ending to that one. Very tense game up at the end there, but Danny will be the victor of this one, celebrating with Kiwi. Squawk! Danny, you actually won! You bald-headed bastard! Squawk! I can't believe you won! Squawk! Danny, can we go back to bed? It's too early. I'm not ready for the day. Squawk! Take the triple, and you'll be a hero. Danny representing the CTWC and Classic Touches Network. Congratulations, Danny. Well done there. You can also thank Danny for the Classic Touches calendar that is out there these days, keeping you abreast of when events like these happen week in and week out. And Danny's doing a little cha-cha slide out of the way and rolls right back on it into your hearts. What a shock. All right, Danny. The Kansas Jayhawk. We'll see you next time, and maybe we'll see you for a Kaka Championship. Yeehaw is the new Kaka champion. So perhaps maybe he'll be the one you want to challenge come August 28th on our next Friday night show. That's how it's done. Wow. What a night it's been, folks. What a night it's been for Classic Tetris. This is a night for Classic Tetris. And sure enough, it's a night for our final match of the evening. This is the one that many have been waiting for. It's the one that I don't know if Martz wants to enjoy a spanking again tonight, but I guess he's got to make up for that loss of that Kaka belt. So, coming up next, it's a 3v1 matchup. You're going to get a scuffed version of it. Sorry, I really didn't have time to go fix it, but you'll get some version of it, and we'll deal with it. But nonetheless, it will be Guafi, CTWC Philadelphia Regional Champion and runner-up at the CTWC Toronto event. Will take on not one, not two, but 3 jabronis in the Martz family. It's Martz, it's Remy, it's Lucy. All 3 of them going to team up and see if they're going to outlast and outscore our Philadelphia champion. Will they do it? Or will Guafi be able to have bragging rights that says he can beat 3 people in one shot? Well, we're going to tune in to find out. We're going to take our final ad break of the evening. I'm going to try to set it up as quickly as possible. I might have to extend that timer a little bit just so I can figure out what the hell I'm doing. And we'll be right back for your main event of the Friday Night Fights. All right, so we're almost set, folks. We are waiting on one more player to join the room. So Marty, we need Le Belle Partie, the lovely Lucy. We're waiting on her to join, and then we can get this party started in the scuffedest of manners that you can imagine. But we'll pull through. We'll pull through. It's a test run for me, and then I gotta fix this eventually. So Marty, check on the Belle Partie. Danny says Lucy is changing her hair color again. Why is it 2v2? It's not 2v2. You'll see, sir. It is not 2v2. There are four people in the room. Well, there will be 4 people in the room, but the overlay for it you'll see it in the on the screen. Yeah, I don't know why the room would show you like that. I think that's just that's an NTC problem sometimes. But on my screen, it'll be a 3v1. Yeah, huge raid coming in from Danny J. Party of 1, you lonely bastard. Thank you for sending it on. Yes, it will show. In fact, if you would like to see, we can show you real quick here. If you want to see. You're going to get scuffedness because Tyler did make an overlay for this, but I can't fit it in here. I was having problems cropping this, and I just gave up. I just gave up. I said, F it. I can't do this. I had no patience for it. So you're gonna get a little bit of scuffed placement, but it'll work all the same. It'll work all the same. So we're waiting on La Belle Partie. La Belle Partie. Where is she? La Belle Partie. I think we found her here. Alright, so let's fix up some namesies. You know, people want the scuffness. I'll give you the scuffness. It's fine. Before we do the proper presentation. Has this format been done before? It says SD on the YouTube. Yes, we have done this before. I believe Omenvar recently did it on an episode about a month ago, where we were testing this out with the Tetris Time match. Tetris Time versus Orlando, Gilded Lizard, and Wilson. So you got to see that. And we used to do these a couple of times. If you check back on the on the YouTube live video section, I probably start labeling them a little bit better. But there were 2 episodes that featured this 3-1 format with Gerald Freeman playing in one and Blue Scooty doing a version of this as well. So this is not the first rodeo that we've done this, but it's not a very common format, but it's one that some have been requesting for some time to do. Shout out Adam Irish. He technically stole it from me. The boss battles concept was something that I was already planning on doing. It was kind of with a Max Out Club iteration of it, but in fairness, Adam did sort of beat me to the punch on that. I don't know why they cam not on screen. All right, no problem, Marty. I can check it out. That might be just a simple refresh on my end. Don't worry about it. There you go. Camera's on the screen there. No problemo. I don't know if Lucy will have a camera, but that's okay if not. All right, folks. I think we are finally ready to go.
Well, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
All right, folks, it is now time for your Tetris Friendlies Friday Night Fights main event of the evening. Instructions, please. On the left-hand side is a player that said, I could beat 3 jabronis at once. King, I want to beat up on a family. This is your CTWC Philadelphia Regional Champion, Guafi. And on the right, filling in 3 out of the 6 paces there, is a family that plays together, they stick together. It is Mart's former Kaka champion. It's Remy, your current Twitch TV champion. And La Belle Partie, Lucy, your Fave Fiver of 2026. They are the Mart's family. Daddy has given you a seed. That's nice of him. You think this is the Van Dweller show? Come on, sir. But I like the seed. I will approve it. Players, your seed will be 69. Hey now. 8D46. That is 69. 8D46. And Guapi says, yay, the layout works on NTC2. I haven't played Roll in a week, says Remy. Well, then I guess this is going to be a bad match. That's fine. All right, we have 3 out of 4 readies for this one. Bum bum. And we have readies from everybody. Okay, I just woke up. I was half asleep. It's time to go, folks. You get a scuffed version of this matchup, but it's okay. They don't care. They just want to play. So let's count them down. It's Guafi for the Mart's family. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Square, long bar, square, long bar. Square, long bar. Everybody's got the seed implemented. Everybody's off and running. And that means game number 1 has begun. Tremendous. I know you are, but what are the other 2? I know you are, but what are the other 2? Chelsea Sweetie over on YouTube is asking, what is this format? Like, what is going on here? It is a 3 versus 1 format. And how this works is... sorry about those pings. Toaster, don't ping me! Toast, don't ping me, brother. I'm on a show. Don't worry about it. Add... oh, okay. No, actually, this is a good ping. This is a good ping. Add at party equals. Is that what the... I was trying to figure out what that code was. Oh, my God. Is that the string? Why could I not figure that out before? Oh, my God. I was trying so many other strings. Holy shnikes. All right, let me see if I can do this. Let's see if Toasty helped me out here. Did he give me the right string to figure this out? Hopefully we don't disturb the game. I'm a dumbass. He fixed it. Toasty. I was trying to figure out that string forever. Oh, my God. Toasty, you're a genius. Thank you. So now, let's see if we can fix this up a little bit better for you folks out there. That's too much. All right. Because see, this box is supposed to fit over there, and this one fits in there. But I couldn't figure out how to do it properly, and then I got to get rid of that bottom stuff too. But that's okay. Actually, you're welcome. Thank you, Toast. Thank you, Toast. Thank you. That was awesome of you. You saved the day, brother. No, I don't need that. No. Tyler made a version of this, but I just never got around to fixing it properly. That was the only problem. I didn't have the time to fix this. So, it's fine. We're going to rock this. It's going to look a little weird, but it's fine. You can see what's going on. You can see all the action. It's 301 for Guafi, 628 for the Martz family. Martz at 173, Remy at 210, Lucy at 246. Lucy leading the way for everybody. Is that really Lucy playing? That's why we need a camera. That's why we need the camera. We need to know if Lucy's really playing, right? No, I trust, of course. Lucy, member of the Fave 5 of this 2026 iteration. She'll tell you that she's not been keeping up with what the King has had expectations of, but she needed to take a break. She needed to take a break from Classic Tetris, and that's okay. Everybody needs that break here and there. And I'm proud of her nonetheless, so it's all good. It's ugly, but it works. Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly for right now. I will have this fixed up for the next time. I just literally did not have time to do this proper. In fact, Toasty, what's the string? Toasty, what's the string? I can't remember the string to remove that the bar graph on the bottom. I totally forgot what the string is. So if you have that, just put that in the chat here, because I can't figure out how to turn back on streamer mode on OBS. I'm a dumbass. Danny, of course, being cheeky with the, oh, it's ugly, but it works. Hey, don't talk about Kingsman like that. Martz family at 1 million points, so they've hit the million marker with Martz at 269. Hey, now, Remy at 376 and Lucy at 358, so Remy has now taken the lead. TRT, that's what it was. TRT, thank you. Is it a G string? Hey, now. Hey, now. All right, so we'll implement that in for game number 2 so that I can get that bottom bar grab. That's for those that are not familiar with Next Champs, that bottom bar graph kind of indicates the track record of when Tetris are scored versus burns and such. So you can see, the higher rate on there indicates that player is successful in scoring. The lower on the graph kind of indicates that they're not as successful. So you can see Martz with the lowest score of them all. That's why his bar graph looks like that. It's lower than Remy's and Lucy, who are having decent games. They're having decent games, and Toasty sending me another message. Yeah, appreciate it, Toast. I'll take a look at that, but no, we have a different layout that we're using. 582 for Guafi. Level 19 has arrived, make it 606. So he's got a lot of work to do because Martz, Remy, and Lucy are doing fantastic. And the caveat here, folks, is that there is a level 39 line cap in effect for these type of matches. So yes, usually Friendlies has no line caps at all when we play these matches, but this is one of those that has the exception of a line cap instituted. And Lucy's going to top out at 473. So that's our first casualty there. And Martz is not going to be far behind. He too is going to top out at 393, but they've done their part. They've given enough points for Remy that he can pile it on and force Guafi to really have to push it. And you see Guafi's kind of waiting on a bar that's not going to come, and he's blocked the well. It's anti-turn! at 7:15. Guafi's finished, and Remy at 6:24 has helped his team to victory. The Martz family are going to get one on the board. Congratulations and GG's. Stunning. That is friggin' stunning right there. All right, so now let me get ready to put that TRT code in that the toaster told me. And Remy victorious there. What a great job. 1.5 for the Martz clan. That, I think, probably surprised Guafi that they did so well to get that, huh? Quite the surprise and a shocker. Oh, did I type that wrong? And TRT. It's supposed to be and TRT, right? Equals 0. Why is that still there? And all players are ready to go. We're going to count them down in a moment. Let me just see, what did I do wrong here? And TRT equals 0. And TRT equals 0. But they didn't change it. Interesting. All right, well, whatever. I'll figure it out for next time. All right, let's go to count it down. We've got game number 2 coming up. The Martz clan leads in 3, 2, 1. Tetris will start the second one. Oh, it is gone. Oh, all right. It did go away. It just, I need to crop that out. All right. I remember. It's all coming back to me, Toast. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. All right, Celine Dion. I'll come back to it. Goal Bucket watching on YouTube. Very uphill battle for Guafi if Team Martz plays their cards right. Well, you just saw that there, right? Game number 1 just saw exactly that, where I think Guafi was taken aback by how well both Martz and Lucy kind of played. I mean, he knows to expect that Remy is going to be the consistent of the two, right? He knows already that that's going to be the case. It's just a matter of, what can Martz and Lucy do to represent and bring it to the team as an offering, right? I think that's the wild card factor in this match, because Remy is consistent. He's your Twitch TV champion. He represents the Martz family very well as the best Tetris player in that household, clearly. And then, honestly, it's kind of a running between Lucy and Martz for the second best player there. And you can see Lucy, some struggles. Ooh, that's going to be rough. We need a long bar, like, in the worst way right now. And she plugged the well when the bar was going to come. Wasn't really going to do anything anyway. I don't think anything was going to burn. And that's it. Lucy's going to fall at 80,000. That is no bueno. Lucy telling you, Kaka sequence, OML. Well, if it was a Kaka sequence, my dear, then you know what that means, right? You know what that means. I'm gonna just fix this up a little bit. Just like that's fine. Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman. Yeah. Oh no, Kingsman indeed. Well, 1 down, 2 to go. And Martz isn't faring much better, but he's finding a way out. Remy also was getting into a little trouble, but he's doing solid there. Remy at 221 through 55. He's actually having another stellar start. 266 and 63. Really, really good start. Guafi at 287 through 65. So Guafi and Remy, right out, that really could be a good 1v1 in its own right. Martz at 136, suffering. As it usually does. My bad, gang. Oh, Remy. All right, Remy's going to get a Tetris. He has a hold in the third row of the stack. Guafi also has a hole in a higher row there. Looks like it's about row 6. He's eliminated that problem. Makes the adjustment for the S to have a placement proper. And a Tetris to boot. 367 for Guafi. 661 the combined score for the Martz family. And yes, again, there is a 39 line cap instituted for all players. In the case of Martz and Lucy, they won't have to worry about it because they are DAS players. They'll never get there. Remy and Guafi have to keep that in mind, that they are 39 capped in the event that they do surpass the level 29 speeds and into a 39 double kill screen, which would be implemented as this version of this type of matchup, a 3v1. The reason we have a line cap in that case is because we don't also want to make it so that you're just setting line out city from the one player, obviously of a higher skill level, to just kind of line it out until like level 69 or whatever. That's unfair advantage for the other players of the lower skill level. So that's why there is a 39 cap in this mode. But if these players continue to stack this high, I don't know if we're gonna even get there. That's a Tetris where Guavi was building to the friggin' sun. He's gonna get another Tetris with one more Tetris available before the changeover onto level 19. Guavi's at 538, looking for a 560 perhaps, 562 maybe. And unfortunately, looks like it's not going to happen. Just going to have to burn in at 543. So we're off and running. Martz and Remy, not the best of boards. Remy's going to transition at 462. And he's going to have to figure out how can he resolve this issue quickly. Ooh, Remy. He's in trouble. This board is out of control. And Remy's done at 473. All right, so we're down to Martz, the head of the family, the head of the table here. It's down to him. He's on level 20. He's just got to try to pour on as many points as he can. Guafi doesn't have the greatest of boards either. He's finding the solves. There's a dirty Tetris there for Guafi. Martz is still alive. He doesn't try to get the squares over to the left side, and there's the final top out for him. Another 300K game for Martz. 340, 960. Remy's 473, 620, and Lewis is 80,180. Combined score 894,000. Clearly not as good as their 1.5 in the last game, which now gives Guafi a 204,000 point chase down. So, sir, you have plenty of time to do this. You need 895. 895 will be the winning score if you can do it. And as the asking, best of how many was it? This is a best of 5 also. So this will be first to 3. So this is game number 2. Guafi looking to try to tie it up and make sure that we play at least 2 more games. Martz family looking to see if he can mess it up and give them an opportunity to try to close it out in 3. So a bit of a unique format. This is really telling of the type of gameplay and skill level that you're dealing with. Guafi certainly one of those that can state that he is in the upper echelon of the classic Tetris world. He made it to the finals of the Classic Tetris League in last season. Spoiler alert for those that are still watching the videos on demand right there. And we're in trouble here. Guafi doesn't have it yet. And he's running out of room. Oh my god. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is major trouble for Guafi. And 29 is about to hit. I don't think he can do anything to get out of it. And he's going to fail. He wanted the dirty Tetris and he failed. Oh my god. 835, 140 is the final score. The Martz clan holds on enough. Lucy's 80,000 points, I guess, was the difference. No, in fairness, actually, Martz surviving the level 21 was important because all those extra points made it so that Guafi had to play harder to get it. So kudos to Martz for lasting as long as he did. That works out perfectly. Tremendous. Tremendous. That is game number 2 to the Martz clan. And now we are one game away from them sweeping Guafi. And what many probably would have said, oh, this is Guafi's easy match, man. He could take all 3 of them. But again, you know, the wild card of Martz and Lucy playing decent can fuel the scores that Remy can put up. All of them are ready to go, which means it's time for game number 3. Can Guafi avoid the sweep, or will the Martz family finish it off? In 3, 2, 1, we'll get some Tetris to find out. Don't mind the king. Had to get a beer. Need something to cool me off. Number 1, it's hot as hell. And number 2, yeah, I need a beer. Just give me a beer. I won't say which one because obviously we're not sponsored. Maybe one day, right? Maybe we should get sponsored from some beer companies. Guafi in the lead. Not. Is at 164. Martz family at a combined score of 423. Martz with 130. Remy at 185. And Lucy at 108. La belle partie. Giving this board nice and clean. Much better improvement over the last game. Martz has a dirty, dirty Tetris to Marty. And there's one for Guafi. No, just a regular Tetris, not a dirty one, but you get it. So, interesting format. Yes, an interesting format to say the least. All right, Guavi at 373. Mart's family at 849. Marty at 240. Remy at 394. Lucy at 260. Things are under control right now. Nobody in danger. Mart's has the board low enough that he can resolve this. He's going to take those burns. And again, like I said, last game, you know, Lucy's 80,000 points. Even though it was an early top out, they did kind of play a factor in that realm. But really, it was Marty. It was Marty lasting to level 21. Getting those extra points in. Maybe he got a Tetris or two along the way, but it was a lot of digging on his part. Those extra points definitely made it so that Guavi needed to play. I guess, I mean, when you look at overall, did Guavi really need to go getting dirty Tetrises and whatnot? No, not necessarily, but you know, as oh, Lucy, no, LeBevarty is going to top out. That board kind of just spiraled out of control quickly as I was yapping. And she's finished at 288. So that will help Guafi. Now it's a 2v1 battle in that regard. He needs a win here to keep the match going. Another loss will end the match. This is a best of 5 series. Mars family up 2-0. So Guafi going to look to try to do the reverse sweep hype. But you gotta go one step at a time, and we have the Martz family. Oh, Marty! He didn't even get more points than Lucy. He's done at 285. So Lucy 288, Remy at 524. They got the max out this time, so at least score-wise better. But that's because Remy carrying kind of hard. Martz and Lucy, you know I love you, but you're gonna get this.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Come on, man!
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
Yeah, after Martz makes a mess like that, you do need fresh air. So, Guafi, it is now a 1v1. You are down 568,000 points. Remy in trouble as we go to transition. Oh, no. The 5-tap. Oh, he got that one over, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, but this is difficult. This is so difficult. He can't get the L over left. He does get that one over. There was a burning. Oh, Remy, wow. Oh, my goodness. No way. No freaking way. Oh, my God. Remy. He's doing it. What? Oh, please, game. Come on, game. Don't do this to him. What is happening? Oh, Remy, a split double. How about that? How did he survive? How did the Rocket do it? And he gets a Tetris at the bottom. He can't believe it. Martz is standing up. Martz with his hands on the head. Remy, man. Remy. How you do that, man? Are you cheating, Remy? Remy, you cheating? Are you cheating? Are you using cheating method, man? You using rolling, Remy? Yeah, I know you're rolling, Remy. You're the best, Remy. You're the best in the world. Oh my God. Remy. That's a dig of a lifetime right there. And he keeps his team still ahead. 1.265 the total score for the Martz household. 829 for Guavi. He's down 437,000 points. We're on level 25. Now the question becomes, how much roll is Remy good at on the 29 speeds? And I've seen bits and pieces, and it's still a work in progress, but anything could happen here, and certainly this has been a crazy set. Guafi unable to chase down in game number 2. Remy outlasted in game number 1. And now they're going toe-to-toe again here. Remy at 752. Guafi at 997. individually, Guafi owning it, but the two Marts members are the difference. But it's a 335,000 point lead now. Now Guafi is continuing to try to work and chase down. He'll get a Tetris in, but we're on level 28. The 29 speeds are upon us. Remy continues to pour on the points, but Guafi is cutting this down. He's cut it almost 100,000 points into 29. So now it's a battle. Can Guafi make up the difference? Remy trying to stamp it home and get a few extra points. The height is too much for Remy at this point. He is getting a burn, but that'll be it. Remy's finally done. So the chase down is on. Guafi, you need 200,000 points, but you're doing it on the hardest speed of the game. A Hangarang S is going to cause a delay. And again, 39 cap in effect. So Guavi doesn't have unlimited time. He's only got 8 levels left, technically. And with 136,000 points to go, he can afford to take the burns right now. Still plenty of time to cut this down. The doubles and triples are his friend, without question. Oh, yes. The lumbar 5-tap over to the left side. Huge for Guafi. Beautiful delayed burn. Bangarang! That's a Tetris. That's huge for Guafi. That was like 40,000 points right there. Cuts the deficit to 53 now. We're on level 36. The tension mounts. And there's another Tetris, and Guafi can walk it home at this point. Monster Tetris, 620 points. One more burn. We'll finish it. And there it is. The skim. Guafi's done it. He's pumped about it. Great chase down from the CTWC Philadelphia champion. And a 1.365. That'll be enough to beat the 1.360 of the Martz clan. But what a match that was. That was a hell of a game, number 3 right there. Remy defying the odds, getting out of a crazy dig. On level 19 speeds, high at the top. Guafi, composed, chases it down. It is now a 2-1 lead for the Martz family. And we're going to go to a game friggin' 4. GG's. Remy wants to rewatch the clip of him with that dig. It was unbelievable, so we'll give him a moment. That was tremendous. What's the first 2 digits? 9C, says Guafi, so I'll trust him there. 9C. I still don't know why the Tetris rate is still there, but it's whatever at this point. Did I do the string correct? Let's see. Question mark BG equals 0 at party equals 3 and TRT equals 0. That should be correct, Mundo, but I did not remove it, so whatever. All right, all 4 players are ready to go, so let's get this one counted down. It's Canada versus USA. It's 3v1. Martz family versus Guafi. Game number 4 is pivotal, and it counts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. T and the long bar will be the opening pieces, and a long bar and a T to follow after that. So there you go. And another long bar too. So. T and the long bar, a long bar and the T, and then long bar after that. And that's crazy sequence to open. Tremendous. What a match! What a freaking match this has been. $72,000 for Guafi, $182,000 for the Martz family, with Martz at 52, Remy at 96, and Lucy at 57. Lucy's bored. Doing a little work. But she's finding the right solves. I like that she threw the long bar over to the left side rather than using it to try to start opening up the right, because the L was coming and that was an L dependency on that right side that filled beautifully. She's gonna take a nice safe to burn, and there we go, Lucy. Nice and safe. 88,000 for Lucy, 102 for Marty, making 125 after that Tetris, and Remy at 145. So in a matchup like this, the one player will always be behind early on because the three players that are scoring are going to multiply that tremendously. But as you saw in the last game, and once all three players are done, then it's just a matter of figuring out who's going to outlast who. Toti says, at RTR. Oh, that's what it is. RTRT. My bad. All right. I can't read, Toaster, right? I just can't read. My eyes. My eyes. My eyes. They are terrible. They just... I'm pressing buttons all over the place. Ah, freaking goof. What a goof. What a goof. I was supposed to do studio mode. My God. That was supposed to be studio mode. I put TRT. It's RTRT is what it should be. And should I press the button? I should press the button, but then it'll go away. I will do that later. We don't want to interrupt this match for my nonsense. Because I don't know how to read. I missed the R in front of the TRT. Summer says, should we go to bed? But this match is too exciting. Yeah, Summer. It's like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning? No, even later, right? Because you'd probably be UTC +2. So that is 6 hours ahead. It is 4 o'clock in the morning for you, huh? Sheesh. That's dedication right there. Honestly, folks, when you talk about dedication from fans, Summer B is right up at the top. Summer B is always one that sits and enjoys these late night shows. Yeah, 4 a.m. Yeah, well, you know what? It's Saturday tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Saturday. You could sleep in. No need to get up early. No work. No work today. So sleep in, enjoy this episode, and then you watch it back again tomorrow. We got action here tomorrow, to be honest with you. On the 2 channels now. We got 2 channels active tomorrow. First off, on this main channel, you're going to get Toaster, who's here. He's running his Mini D qualifying sessions on this channel all day long, pretty much. I believe starting at like 1 o'clock Eastern is where we're going to get qualifying sessions beginning for the CWC Minneapolis event, affectionately called Mini D on the Screen. So that'll be happening here all day long. You got about 3 or 4 sessions with Toast hosting, and you'll see some of the great players involved in that one that'll be doing their qualifying attempts before next week's big event. And then also on Classic Tetris 2, folks, we have ourselves the Ninja TEC event. He's hosting his semi-annual event, which will feature Classic Tetris Score Attack on the Tetris Effect Connected game that we promote here all the time, thanks to our partners of Enhance, great sponsors of CTWC for years. And we have a new collaboration with them that we do showcases every month featuring the TEC community And Ninja will have his event going on tomorrow. That'll be on the CT2 channel. So check out announcements in the Discord, which I think was announced today by Beast and Shen. Spots are still open to participate in that if you like TEC. Martz, meanwhile, probably thinking about maybe switching over to TEC because this ending for him is going to be brutal. He's going to finish at 313. Yeah, that didn't burn nothing. 313, 651 for Martz is his final score. Remy at 501, Lucy at 401. But they're both on level 20. Lucy now doing the part that she needs to do, which is survive. Got to try to stay as long as you can. Even if you're not scoring Tetrises, as long as you're scoring points, that's more fuel to the fire that allows Remy to then make those big Tetrises that are needed for those scores to just keep adding on and adding on and adding on. Their highest combined score as a family is 1.5 tonight. They're at 1.284, so we'll see how that goes. We're on level 22 for Guafi and Remy. Guafi's at 753, so individually he's having a decent game. 781 on 22. That is absolutely very good. Lucy finally cannot go any further. Hanging up a long bar on the left side as she was trying to play 2 rows up. That's very dangerous. And finished at 411. So it's down to Guafi and Remy yet again. Guafi looking to tie it up and send it to the cider. Remy looking to finish it and get victory for the Martz family. I mean, not going to take the burns on the right side until he had to. Gets the long bar for the Tetris. Akibar sets it up. And another Tetris. Remy, 694. Guafi, 936. So individually, Guafi's destroying Remy. But this is a team battle, 1v3 handicap match. And this is where the Martz and the Lucy scores are huge. Combined for Martz and Lucy is 725 and change. So that's huge. That's where this 403,000 points difference is made up from, because Remy's down like over 200 plus thousand points individually to Guafi. So getting close to the finale here. The finish line is approaching. Now this is a bit of a longer chase down for Guafi to have to work on. He had cut the lead down by about 200,000 points going into 29, where Remy topped out pretty quickly after that. But Remy holding his own at 847. Now we're talking Tetris for the Rocket to go to 882. Guafi has hit level 29. He needs to just score it out if he wants to get to game number 5 at a decider. The Rocket brings it down. His rolling looking pretty slick. Guafi with some misdrops. A misdrop of an L piece. He needs the bar. He gets it over to the right side for a double, but he can't get that long bar to the left side. And that's it. Guafi's done. And so is the Rocket, but the Rocket knows he's done what he needed to do. The Twitch TV champion celebrates as the Martz family says game 4 is no more. They've got it done in 4. Congratulations and gee friggin' jeez. What an ending to that one. That was crazy. The Martz family get it done. Unbelievable. Well done, Martz family. And there is a winner scene, I guess, but I haven't really made a good one. So, you want to see it? You want to see what this looks like? That's what happens when the king is not prepared. When the king's like, oh yeah, you guys want to do a 3v1? Sure. And then, oh crap, I never made any of these scenes proper. So there you go. You get the worst. You get the worst there. It's fine. It's totally fine. LMAO. Here, you want something proper? We'll do it. We'll do it this way. Hold on a second. I can fix this. Watch this. Boop. That goes away. Boop. There it is. You want something better? We'll do the tag team scene. Congratulations to Remy, Martz, and Lucy. The family have done it. Oh, it's me. Monsieur Kingsman, I cannot believe that we did it. We beat the Great Wolfie, and it was a good time. We did it. I'm so good, Monsieur Kingsman. We did it. There's Martz still there. I'll throw Martz in there. Where's Martz? That's Martz's board. Martz, where's your camera? And restart the Martz camera. Did the Martz camera start up? Damn it. Come on. Start the Martz camera. There you go. Refresh that. Yeah, we get a Martz camera. There he is, you son of a bitch. He's out of frame. Monsieur Kingsman, my camera not in frame, man. Why you don't put my camera down typing? Too busy typing. Because I did not close it. There I am. Oh, there I am. Lucy, if you were on camera, we would have seen you. But instead, you're going to see me. Your daddy is famous, and we did it. Lucy, we did it. Remy, man. You get the ice cream tonight, man. You can have the ice cream tonight. It's all good. And there's the Mars Crusher. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm dancing in the streets with Big Waffy, man. Kingsman, in the book, it's going to say Mars defeat Waffy 3-1, right? You're right, Martz. Yes, it will say that. So you'll have bragging rights that you say you beat Waffy in a match. That's incredible. But congratulations to all of you, GG. That's crazy. What a crazy ending to the night, folks. That was unbelievable. What about me, Monsieur Kingsman? I'm your Twisty Bit champion. I should get the credit as well, too. Of course you get the credit, Remy. Of course, you had to carry the team, without question. You had to do it. But, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Friday Night Fights hosted by me. I won't be hosting for a while. Unfortunately, because I do have work commitments this month and into next month, and then we have the Hartford event that I'll be at, so I got to help run that. So you won't be seeing the King too much on the Fridays, but you will be seeing me on the Wednesdays. I will be here every single Wednesday from August into September because we still have the best of 99. Plenty of more matches left to go in that one. We're going into round 5 next Wednesday, and we got to start moving that along. We really have to. We are so behind after a couple of weeks off, so we'll learn to get that underway. But thank you so much for all watching. Again, reminder to all of you that we do have the Clash of Champions coming up. That is on August 30th. That's a Sunday. August 30th, 1800 UTC, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the Clash of Champions match rundown one more time. Looks like this. The Undisputed Friendlies Heavyweight Championship will be happening at that event. Dan V, the champion that says he still owns the belt, takes on my new champion, Tetris Time. There can be only one. So who will it be? We're going to find out on Sunday, August 30th. And then we will also find out, will we have a bronze champion? Will it be a new one, or will it be the one that's been talking all that smack? Hazel looks to defend against Ninja of Ninjas. Their crazy meetup at CTWC, and the challenge issued to her face. And the promo cut after that, let me tell you something, the promos are going to be even more outstanding for this one. You don't want to miss it. It will be ecstatic. And then we also added 2 more matches to this card. We're going to have the Phenoms Championship defended. The Spanish superstar, Mackenzie, will challenge Firedox, our champion, for the silver belt. And then finally, you just saw this young man in action. It is the Rocket Remy. He will take on a Game Scout in the Twitch TV Championship. That should be one for the ages. And again, that will be all taking place on Sunday, August 30th, Clash Champions. Don't want to miss it. Stay tuned in the Discord for all the information on that. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the King to bid you adieu. So, we are going to go YouTube, my friends, and Facebook, and Kick. Thank you for watching on all those channels. We are going to move that along. And we will end the night there. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. For our friends on the Twitchies, we are going to go and send you to another channel where stuff is happening. Maybe the Class of 24/7 channel, because Vince likes it that it goes there. But I do know monthly Tetris is happening. They're doing some Dance Master stuff. So I'll be a good friend. I'll be a good friend to Vandy Pants, because he was a very nice guy to ping the entire universe that the King maxed out. So I will do that for him in return. And we'll send you over there for the Masters event. Wallbang, good to see you, my friend. You're a King believer. I love you, buddy. He never doubted the King one bit. And he was watching that. He stopped playing his DAS 1.4 attempt to watch the King max out live. So that was tremendous. Thank you. You're a real G. You're one of the King supporters since day one. That's why you're my fave fiber. And we love you for it, man. March is next. Yeah, you're right. Over my dead body. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Gang is done. Court is adjourned. I will see you all on Wednesday for more Best of 99. And we'll see you in a couple weeks for Friday Night Fights. I believe Burb is hosting in 2 weeks. So we'll see you then. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.